You know that I was a gangbanger? So you know. All blood neighborhood, homie. The only white motherfucker. I did go to jail, and I did do 18 months. But never smoked, never sold, and got out the hood. Because you know why? Character fucking counts. That's the gangster, dog.
I coached JUCO for 20 years. Left Indy, Netflix, Last Chance U. The way they decided to depict me, and I decided to start my own shit, my own show on the realest show on Planet ERF, the Coach AB show. Didn't know who I was going to have as a co-host. So about 6 years later, I decided to hire Big Smitty, Naptown's finest. I found the best young producer in the biz in Big Bailey. Now we're on the brink of becoming the biggest show, the realest show, and the best show on the internet. Just like I did unintentionally while being filmed on Last Chance U, raw and uncut. Coach JB and Big Smitty every single day, 6 to 9 a.m.
I'm kind of a fucking big deal, bro.
What up, what up, what up?
Sports Encyclopedia. U.S. Steve Kim. Got Trent in the cut. Coach JB. Yeah. Where you at, man? In the gym shooting, I'm Durant. You ain't shooting John Moran. No fucking stupid, we ain't losing. Grind like something to prove it. Came to conclusion that it's proven. Yeah, I'm proven with a reliable source. Straight from the mouth of the horse. Smitty and JB. JB and Smitty from West Coast to your side. Worldwide, we in your city. Keep it 150. We never change what's happening. Hurdle and get it cracking. No capping, we never lack it. Like you motherfuckers better be ready to play. I should have stuck his bitch ass in the face.
Gay shit, homie. I'm so tired of these fucking gays playing football in my sport. How did Mina Kimes get there? Well, guess who her husband is. Why are you allowing this broad on your network that doesn't know shit? Do you know what a 3 technique is?
No.
Okay, but you know football and talk football, and it's okay. That's why I can't speak to women in football.
You fucking slap dicks. Issues get pressed so past it don't get sacked like bags and baggage. Smitty and Jason Brown killed it, yeah, it's a rap. We what the game's been missing, we switched it and filled the gap. Smitty and Jason Brown, we killed it, yeah, it's a rap. We what the game's been missing, we switched it and filled the gap.
To put the fear of God in these motherfuckers.
What up, man? We're in the building. Tap the like button. It is Truth Telling Thursday. Tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Swear to God, we're going to get this thing started. And today we're talking about one dude, and that motherfucker is LeBron James, who has an entire billion-dollar league waiting on him. LeBron James, again, continue to have this GOAT conversation. Think about this for a second. The NBA schedule, opening night, Christmas Day. Huge day for the NBA. National televised games. The network, the advertisers, the ticket sales, everything is sitting in limbo because this one man, the biggest star of his generation, not the best though, that's Steph Curry, but the biggest star of this generation still has not announced where he will be playing next season. Miami Heat's come out with a fake thing. We don't know what's that going on. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver has even admitted the league can't finalize the schedule until LeBron makes a decision. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Because where he lands changes all things from opening night to Christmas Day. Now, ask yourself, when has one player ever had this kind of leverage? Michael Jordan, he changed basketball. Kobe changed the franchise. Jordan changed the league. But LeBron has the commissioner publicly saying, quote, we need you to make a decision so we can finish the schedule, end quote. That's influence regardless. Got his son Bronny to come to the Lakers. Horrible player. Now, some people see that as greatness. Others see it as too much damn power. Something's going on. Is it the Illuminati? Either way, it's reality. Here's what I want to know. Is LeBron simply taking his time, or is he reminding the NBA exactly who still moves the needle? Because while everyone else rushed into free agency, LeBron hit the pause button, and the entire basketball world hit pause with him. Miami, Cleveland, Golden State, Philadelphia, somewhere else. We don't know. Somebody knows. And if LeBron knows, he isn't telling anybody just yet. Meanwhile, the rumors get louder, the speculation gets crazier, and every fan base thinks they're next. One thing's for certain, whether you love LeBron, whether you're tired of LeBron, whether you hate LeBron, whether you think he's the GOAT or whether you think he's overrated, the NBA still revolves around one guy, and that is still LeBron James. Smitty has said it. He is correct. That's not my opinion. That's his business. So today, we're asking the question, has one player become bigger than the league's calendar? Or is this exactly what happens when the biggest star in the sport exercises the leverage he's earned over 23 plus years? 42 years old. But what do I know? What I do know is our Far East Sider 317. LeBron hairline having, Lamar Jackson loving, AR5 defending, Caitlin Clark swinging, WNBA loving, in and out hating, our main man, Big Smitty.
What's going on, y'all, man? It's Thursday, man. Your boy voice still out a little bit, but it's going to come back, bounce back like a trampoline. Speaking of the WNBA, shout out to the Indiana Fever. They on a roll right now, homie. Caitlin Clark is looking healthy, moving around like a true superstar point guard that she is. Kelsey Mitchell breaking records. Another game where she made 3 or more threes. They are the best offensive team in the league. Their only quote-unquote weakness this year has been the defense. But the last 8 or so games, defensive side has increased. I'm telling you right now, the Indiana Fever are scary as they're entering the WNBA
I don't even know what that is.
Weekend.
I got to interrupt. I got an emergency to tell you.
What?
I just had to get off my chest, man, because I just got here.
Huh?
I just got home. I just walked in the door. You saw.
How?
I just walked in. I fell asleep somewhere. Bottom line is this.
You fell asleep somewhere. You're 50.
Bottom line is this, because I'm a real person. ChatGPT did the intro.
Hold on, homie. What? You telling me? Nah, come here. Come here. You telling me you fell asleep somewhere, and we'll unpack that a little bit later. You just walked in, and you went to ChatGPT, which is the new app. You typed in, please give me a Coach JB with Big Smitty show intro immediately about LeBron. And you printed it, you downloaded it, you just read it. You just lied to the whole chat.
I didn't lie. I still ad-libbed it. You heard how I said it.
What the fuck is this?
I still winged it pretty good, though.
This is a lie.
But I wanted everyone to know. Instead of already lying on Truth Telling Thursday, Freddie Mac, you should give me credit for coming in and admitting that I did a ChatGPT real quick. I ad-libbed it, massaged it, and put it into my own. But I had to because I got in the house at 5:57, homie.
That's insane, homie. I'm not gonna lie
So
to you.
You're not giving me no credit?
I mean, credit for what?
For at least like admitting it.
You should have led with that.
Well, you were talking. I said, fuck, I want to admit it.
Before
I got it off my chest. I feel better. I got it off my chest. Go ahead.
All right, you got your chest. I'll give you credit for getting it off your chest and not lying too long. But you started the show off with the energy as if that like you had did the whole shit yourself. But thanks for letting us know now. Moving forward, we're not going to lean on AI to get our takes.
I don't use that. I've never done it before, except for the time we fucked around the other day on the show. But I had to use it a little bit today, just a damn near a little bit. That's it, damn near.
Well, Blake Borg said this: Paris Bailey, watch out, AI taking your jobs. Smitty not safe either. So I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Can I have? Someone said fake ass show. Can I use a AI co-host?
You could, yes.
Really?
Yes.
How?
So basically,
do I have to pay him?
There's a certain AI where you can basically clone me, right? It's gonna look just like me, a little different, but then they're just like me. It can learn my habits, learn how I talk, what takes I usually take on the show, and you can basically place them next to you. Now, can you do it live? I don't know if they have that type of technology yet. But if you wanted to do a pre-recorded situation, I do believe there's a world where you could be debating against an AI.
And I don't have to pay him?
Excuse me?
I don't have to pay that person or that fake guy?
Well, in order for you to have my identity, I would require you to pay me in order for you to have my AI.
Nah, we're not gonna do that.
So
So anyway, I just walked in the door. I don't want to interrupt. I know I just got in the door. Yes, I changed my shirt real quick. I still have my shorts on as I got in, and I got put my hat on, homie, and it's time to go. It's go time. There's no stopping. Haven't slept. I woke up after like falling asleep after some anal, and then I fell asleep boom real fast, and then I was like, fuck. I had to hurry up, homie. I had to drive all the way from Orange County, homie, and get here real quick, homie. And I didn't think I'd make it, but I made it. I made it. I'm here on time. Nobody hit a miss. We're 3 minutes late, I think, because I was rushing to get in. And what happened?
You fell asleep over a shorty house last night at 50?
I don't ever do that either, man. Because I had the dogs here. And I got home.
What did they do last night? Hungry as hell.
Nah, I got the lounge. They got full access. They were in the house. I got home. They were in the house.
Homie.
It's a shit show day. It's a shit show night.
Listen, chat, break down what he's saying. He said he hung with a shorty last night, hit it.
Why is your voice gone? Go.
Said he hit it, and then bro said he cuddled with shorty afterwards and fell asleep. This motherfucker, the most gangster, tough, no nonsense dude you know, hit a random shorty last night, chat, and spooned with her on the bed and fell asleep with his thumb in his fucking mouth. Woke up at 4 a.m.
Nah, because my thumb was in her ass.
Drove here and was late to this show. This is y'all favorite host, by the way. This is the one that y'all defend. Y'all come at me all the time. This is y'all man's over here.
Thumb was in her ass.
50 years old.
Thumb was in her ass first, so I didn't have that in my mouth, but I get what you're saying. I didn't fall asleep like that. Separate.
Her thumb was probably in you. Her thumb was probably in you. Knowing how you get down.
No, but she licked the shit out. She did a hell of an AAE last night. I'll tell you that. She said she never did it either, and she did it with like flying colors.
That's all y'all did yesterday was ass play. This motherfucker said he gave her anal. She gave you AE. Y'all just two nasty motherfuckers playing with ass all night.
No doubt. And it's unbelievable too. Like her shit was like pineapple-ish. Like damn near crazy. But anyway, I just keep spitting facts on this show. There's no reason to cap. But anyway, go ahead and introduce everything. Smitty, go ahead.
That's my whole floor, man. But we do got Jay from the Bay in the building. We do got Picante 8714. We got Brado. These are all new members, by the way. We got Buffalo Bob fishing. He loves fishing. TPB's in the building. One Republic. Of course, Cole Vaden. Cole Vaden been here since, not day one, but day two. We got more members too, man. Let the comments keep rolling in. We got Dio Derrick in the building. Tyler Sullivan. The Dude 2477. And I need give me at least two more. I need at least two more members that I can see. If you're not green, you're not seen. I do see 863 Kane, and I do see Steelers Miz all in the building right now. So,
a pink eye. Anyway, Smitty, we got a lot going on today, man. So I appreciate you and Bailey and everybody getting it going. So I had to get here quick and fast. I had to hurry. There's no traffic, luckily. So I would have been. I was thinking, I'm like, fuck, I gotta get on the phone and call from the car and all that shit. And I didn't want to let nobody know. I just wanted to get here and act like normal. But then I got here and you guys were already discussing some of the show stuff, and I wasn't here, and you guys were wondering. So I'm glad. But it was worth it. It was worth it at the end of the day for me.
Selfishly?
Selfishly,
it was worth it to you?
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't for you guys, but anyway, man, shout out to everybody, man. We're here on a Truth Telling Thursday, Smitty.
What was her name before we move forward? Go.
What was that?
What was her name before we move forward? Go.
Oh, no.
All right, well, let's keep it rolling there.
Does that speak English? But anyway, let's keep going, man.
Just keep rolling on me. I mean, well, let's.
What's quote of the day, man? Let's get back to it. There's no part of my underdog.
Quote of the day. Yo, this motherfucker half sleeping high.
Yeah, I got it. Oh, let me get this. You know, I that's what I do. I do.
Brought to you by Underdog. Yeah, there you go. He needs some neuro. His brain ain't working. Take two of them, homie.
No, pass out.
Limitless pill, homie. Is it good? Is it good?
show is brought to you by NeuroGum. Energy and focus. Got B12, B6, natural caffeine. God damn. You guys get out and get it. Use promo code Coach JB. Are they gonna sponsor us?
They're not giving us
Are they still gonna sponsor us?
They're not giving us a dime. It's over, homie.
Shit horrible. Huh?
You tripping, homie.
I gotta be real. This shit horrible. But anyway, man, it's good for you. Don't get my shit cracking on shit. I've been on a heater, man, burning both ends or whatever they call it. I've been fucking shit. I've had a lot of bitches. Quote of the day brought to you by Underdog. Smitty, your future is built on the days you didn't feel like showing up.
Bingo. Like today, I don't feel like being here this morning. You probably don't either. Like, but we here though. Like we here. It's what it is. Like we gotta be here. We gotta run through it. 3 hours long.
Let me start the show right, man. Listen. Welcome, New York Giants. I'm your head coach, John Harbaugh. I'm here to say we're a New York Giant. I'm in New York. You're in New York. We're in New York. We're the Giants. You guys want to be happy to be here? We're the New York Giants. I got a guy doing backflips. I got a guy, pro-Trump. We got guys that don't want to be here. We got a guy that wanted fucking Lawrence Taylor's number. He didn't even bust a grape in a fruit fight. But we're New York. We're Giants. We want to be Giants. You want to be a New York Giant? I want to be a New York Giant. Hey, we're Giants.
What a privilege.
What a privilege it is. I'm New York Giants. Come on, guys. We're Giants.
Eli Manning.
You guys ready to go? That was the worst speech I've ever heard by a fucking real deal coach, man. I got to be honest. But I'm not going to go there yet. I just seen this on a humbug. Holy shit, John Harbaugh. I'm just pointing at you. But we're going to get to that.
No notes.
We're going to rate that. We're going to rate that.
No notes.
Damn, they needed notes. Make sure you go over and get NeuroGum, man. Download the app. Contrary to belief, powered by Underdog. Smitty, your competition is hoping you take today off.
Damn.
Contrary to belief.
Yeah.
Your competition is hoping you take today off. Your competition,
yeah.
Pro Black Freddie Mac, is hoping you take today off.
They don't want me here working, do they?
Fuck, they don't want you here. Hell no. Acho's hoping you take today off.
Damn, homie.
Acho had the worst take I heard. Your boy had the worst take I heard, homie. Had to go at him a little bit.
Something about that too later on. That's crazy.
He hot. Sean Salisbury hot at him.
I saw Sean Salisbury going in on
buddy.
He said Ryan Clark ain't start NFL Live. I started NFL Live.
Yeah, he did.
He said I built this shit brick by brick.
He did though. He did down there. Y'all might have grew it, but I built the foundation. He fact though.
Salisbury talking his talking. Like,
and you know he don't really do that. You know he don't. Salisbury. Because Sean don't really get after. He's super like
I like this version though.
Media trained, but he going at your boy. Uncomfortable conversation. We're gonna get into it, man. But yeah, Acho's hoping you don't. Stephen A. hoping Smitty don't show up because he knows Big Real Show taking over, and he hoping Smitty don't show up. But anyway, man, your competition is hoping you take the day off, fellas, ladies. Shout out to LC. See you later on. But poll question, Smitty. Who is in the wrong, LeBron or the NBA? Go.
Man. It's a good question, man. Who is in the wrong is a real specific question. Shout out to Travis Creeley, new member. I gotta go LeBron though. Like the question's a little weird, but I'm gonna go with LeBron because I just feel like it's almost August, and I feel like at this point, you being year 20, whatever it is, all the chips are on the table. You know what teams got who and what makes sense here or there. And you just would think at this point you would know and have enough information to know where you want to go. Adam Silver, you could argue that he didn't have to say it publicly, I guess, but he's in the middle of a fucking podcast, whatever the situation was, and they're asking him about scheduling, and he's like, "Shit, like I'm gonna be real with you. We got this new TV deal, and they want to see LeBron James play during his last potential season. So where you play literally impacts what we got going on." Jay Smooth said that Neurogum works because JB just went from 0 to 100 real quick. Shout out to Neurogum. But back to LeBron. Like, it's a catch-22. Because on one hand, it's like, motherfucker, it's my career. I can be patient in deciding where I want to go. Because at the end of the day, wherever I decide with, y'all going to judge me either way. So let me go where I want to go. But on the flip side, Adam Silver, like, I got a business to run, homie. And you slowing me down and messing up contracts and shit like that. So it's kind of a weird situation. That's why I said the question's a little weird. But if I got to pick a side, I would say LeBron. Because, like, bro, you know where you want to go, homie. Let's go ahead and pick.
I agree with Buddy in the chat. If he does know where he's going, it is completely on him.
Yeah.
I got a message. Sorry to interrupt you. I got a message. Big King texted me, and I wanted to read it to you, Coach. He says, JB, nightlife impacting his day life. Thoughts? I'll let you react.
Oh, thanks, Bailey, for that. Thanks, Bailey. Not breaking news, but like a breaking text. Like a
where does he get the audacity?
Hey, the game is the game.
But I didn't miss. I'm here though. My nightlife rolls into my day life. Because I'm a real one. I show up. Some cats do nightlife that affects the daylight. He woke up on a fucking Smoothie King fucking alarm clock, homie.
But he was tired.
Hello? The motherfucker live on the show. Hello?
He's like, damn, my fault, man. Fucking alarm didn't go off.
My nightlife went right into my day life, homie. It went just roll right in. I don't miss a beat. This thing don't stop the road. The train stays on the track, homie. Shaun King, hold on. Shaun King, you might as well be damn near on the show right now then. If you're up watching the show.
Right. Like,
you know my story. In. You know my story. You know we're struggling for topics. Come on in.
Come on at 7. You and Steve, you can do a 4-box.
Yeah. Like, what's going on?
Steve's been asking for you too, by the way.
Back to LeBron, man. The Neurogum's still in my mouth with the coffee. It's a horrible mixture. I gotta be honest. It's all about LeBron. It just continues to be all about LeBron. And I think it's taken away from wherever he announces he's going. I think now it's going to be like, wow, that's where you're going? You know what I'm saying? Regardless of where he goes now. Oh, that you waited for that?
Minnesota.
To tell us to go, you're going back home? It's like we already knew you were going back home anyway. Somebody's going to have, he's going to Golden State the whole time. Now there's rumors out there he's waiting on an AD trade or Kyrie Irving trade somehow in some way. Dog, this shit is ridiculous. I do agree with Adam Silver on one part. The Christmas games and shit, I believe. Yeah. I didn't know about that in depth. I'm glad that ChatGPT gave me that insight. I didn't think about that part, so shout out to ChatGPT. The problem is he has to wait on LeBron because you're going to play that Christmas game if it's Golden State versus LA or whoever it is. So you're going to play that. You have to wait on LeBron for the schedule. He has to actually wait or just cut him out completely and don't fucking play him on Christmas because he's going to be a third wheel anyway.
But it's not about that. It's about it's potentially his last season. Like, you got to play him.
Exactly. So you're going to have to show him.
Yeah, you got to show him.
So they need to know where Buddy going.
That's what I'm saying. It's kind of tough because, like, again, as a player, he's a free agent. He's literally doing everything within his right. Like, there's no exact time where he has to commit. Then on the flip side, though, Adam Silver has a business to run, so it makes his business extremely hard. Both sides make a great point. But like I said, the reason why I'm saying, to answer your question, why I put more quote-unquote blame, for lack of better terminology, on LeBron is because, like, he ain't some young cat. He ain't some, like, you a super vet, super smart. I mean, based upon what I hear, they say all LeBron do is watch games all day. Even when he's not playing, he's watching film. He knows about the different players on different teams. He can memorize the whole fourth quarter, exactly how it went. Like, he's like this basketball savant and genius. Well, if that's the case, the chips have already fell where they laid. You know where Jaylen Brown is at. He's with the Sixers. You know what's going. You know what teams want you. You know what's going on. So it's like, which team do you think at this point in your career you would fit in seamlessly, add the most benefit, be in an area where you're comfortable weather-wise, business-wise, and also be able to not only just have fun but have at least a chance to win? I think you put all that together and mix it up, and you make your decision, homie.
Look, James Camp was ready to make an announcement last week, but decided to hold off. And it seems like they're saying that after Adam Silver came out and said, make a decision. Now, that to me is, again, entitlement at its finest. That shit screams, regardless of where you have him in your pecking order, I only see him dropping in the eyes of the beholder as in the GOAT conversation. He's not climbing. He's not climbing. He's done. And this is only hurting him. I'm just telling you. It's only hurting him. And now he's come out, and they're actually coming out and saying shit that's putting their foot in their mouth. Like, we're not chasing rings. It ain't about money. What the fuck is it about?
Having fun.
But, like, didn't make the decision if it ain't about none of that shit.
Right.
Here's what I got to ask you, though. Is Adam Silver going to press the league because some team knows where he's going?
You think so?
Somebody knows where he's going. He doesn't. First of all, he can't handpick all 32 franchises or whatever.
Yeah.
Not everybody wants him. Number one. Everybody else, they don't make trade or move around for him. So it's down to a couple of teams that actually have probably given him the option to come. So those teams know. He's already told them, I'm sure. Whatever team has him, I'm sure they already know. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Is it really Miami? Did Buddy really fuck up on accident?
That would be insane.
So I don't know, man. It's gonna be interesting. But it's Miami though, and that's why it's holding it up, because he's already come out. Then it's gonna look horrible on all parties. All parties.
I mean, but mainly Miami though, and mainly that social media producer who got
now
fired.
come back to LeBron though.
Why?
Because you put it out there. You should have announced it like right then. Save that franchise is kind of there.
It's not his fault though that a social media person like that's like me at Fox or something. If I'm running the YouTube channel and I just fuck up, like nobody really could have knew that. You know what I mean?
No, I get that part, but I'm saying LeBron could have fixed it and goes right and said, all right, let's announce it.
So now I gotta speed my shit up because a random social media producer making $80,000 a year.
No.
Just
I'm saying if he really is going to Miami, if he already knew, then Buddy put it out because they've already agreed. Then LeBron should have came out right away and said, and so it looked like it was, you know what I'm saying? Like, so now you're waiting a whole week for the guy to look like an idiot, and I'm still going to Miami at the end of the day. That means that looks.
You know, the more I was thinking about it though, just me knowing how the corporate structure works a little bit at these like sports networks. If LeBron might go to Miami, I don't know. But what I'm saying is that social media person would not be privy to the information. Yeah. Now, his or her boss might have said, let's just make this just in case because we are one of the final teams. So let's just make it just in case and have it just saved. So that way, if it does happen, we already got it popping, you know, and we can just get it going. But, like, I don't think that person, that director of YouTube strategy, would be privy to knowing, hey, bro, just letting you know, don't tell anybody. LeBron is going to be in Miami Heat. He's going to make a decision on choice. Like, I don't think they tell that person.
But if he's coming, they tell him, right? If he's coming, upper brass told him to get this shit ready. He's coming, right? He don't make that on his own.
I think, again, that's why I just said, I think maybe they told him to make it just in case to be prepared. Like, for example, when the Super Bowl team wins, they already got fun commercials and ads already ready. They already got certain shit ready. They don't wait till it happens. They have it ready now. Just in case it happens, they just go straight to it. You know what I mean? Look, the losing team, they search is already fucking overseas. Like, shit's already ready. It's already cracking, you know? So I don't know. You know, we'll see.
And it's bad for business on all fronts, in my opinion, because now you got a whole jersey sell that people are going to want to buy. Mm-hmm. You're going to have a bunch of shit. I'm curious if Adam
that's good for business.
Yeah, but I'm saying I'm sure they want to get those printed and get them on NBA.com and all these different places to sell that jersey.
Yeah,
I think it's holding up all business, and I think at the end of the day, it's bad business. That's all I'm saying. It's like, don't know.
If they really waited to make their decision solely because Adam Silver made those comments, that's extremely petty and immature.
That's what I'm saying, and that's what's gonna make it look worse. He's gonna come out looking worse. And the cold part is Rich Paul's going on McAfee, and they're alluding to certain shit, and they're kind of roughing around the feathers. And LeBron sat down with Halliburton on a fucking show on a stage, and it just continues to be a show. I mean, it's another show. So he's 42. I don't think he does. It's not gonna be the same fucking. It's not the same acceptance on this one around. Nobody cares like that. And then you're gonna pick a team that. Oh, that's where he's going. Like, I don't know, man. I don't see how he gets out of this one.
I will say this, though. Whenever he makes his decision, though, at least for 24 to 48 hours, it's going to be the biggest news on the internet, biggest news in the media. That's all every show is going to discuss. They all going to talk about it. Can they win? Will they be good enough? Is this a championship-ready team? How will LeBron fit? Will he be the number 3 guy or the number 2 guy? Can this version of if LeBron wins another ring and gets number 5, does that solidify the GOAT discussion? They got all the topics in the world going to be ready for at least 48 hours, maybe even longer. So we can say we won. We can say people don't care, but the fact that we're even talking about it and people are irritated on this stuff is, well, we do care at the end of the day. So, motherfucker got power.
JB can't send it. JB hating. Like, I'm the only one. I'm the only one that cares. I'm the only one hating. I'm the only one. You fucking idiot. Anyway, let's get into the show, man. It is Truth Telling Thursday. Steve Kim will hop in here right after our first commercial break.
Yes, sir.
We already got like 5,000 people in here, so we're already breaking records and fuck springtime. So go ahead, Smitty.
Yeah, we got about 2,800 here right now live. Hit that like button, man. Subscribe. Become a member today. We need about 78.99 more members to get to that 10,000 member mark. So listen, y'all, it don't cost too much to become a member, and it definitely don't cost nothing to just subscribe. So do that right now. We appreciate all the love and the support. But let's dive into a topic in which you've already kind of teased us a little bit earlier with John Harbaugh, who we know is a Super Bowl winning coach, one of the best coaches in the game and in the history of the NFL. Made his first speech to the New York Giants, and a clip from it has went viral. Coach JB, I need you to rank this speech, but first let's play it so the fans and our listeners can tune in. Check it out.
Good to see everybody here. You excited?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
A little nervous?
Nope, man.
Huh? A little nervous? A little nervous, man. Nervous? Excited nervous, Nervous like you're full of game almost, man. Give this thing kick off. I'm standing up here in front of the New York Giants. The New York Giants. It's the New York Giants sitting in this room. The New York Giants. Wow, it's an honor. It's an honor to stand in front of this room right now.
You understand what? I'm not going to say nothing, but what does that say right there on the wall?
Win.
What's important now?
Yep.
If it says that, homie, we're going to have a problem. I'm not saying I invented it, but
thank you. Come on, bro. I've been going around a long time, bro.
But everybody knows who started it. But let's go.
In this room right now. And I know those coaches back there feel the same way, right, coaches?
Sir.
It's an honor, man. We've been working, haven't we? We've been working early, we were late, getting ready for today. Today. Sitting in this chair, in this seat, getting to work, getting started, our beginning. Because this is where it all begins, together.
Is that the worst
chair? Sitting in this seat, this cushion. Sitting.
Let the worst speech ever go.
Standing on his floor.
Is that worse than Mike McDaniel's? Go.
2 feet on the ground.
Is that worse than Duval? Go.
10 toes.
Is that worse than Sirianni? Go.
10 fingers.
Is that worse than the last few head coaches we've bashed on this show? Go.
2 elbows. 2 shoulders.
Is that worse than crowing the eagle? Go.
1 mouth, 2 ears, so you can listen more than you talk. The New York Giants.
Should he have used ChatGPT? Go.
We are the New York Giants. The Giants. But not just the Giants. We're the New York Giants. Oh. New York.
Neurogram crashes you hard.
I just want to be just made up. Something you can't do. Something in New York. The Giants.
We've got good energy, always signs.
That's who we are.
But you may crash hard fast.
It's an honor.
It does not say that on there.
What did it say, homie?
Huh?
What did it say, homie? Read it again.
But I just hit a wall and
I can tell.
Says it's unbelievable. Natural caffeine side effects could hit a wall fast and crash hard.
At least they told you. You look stuck, homie. You look like you done.
Somebody's.
Hey, Shaun, you got to join from 7:30 to 8:30 today, homie.
Somebody said it does not say that shit. What the fuck?
It do say that, homie. Somebody said I came back and JB Energy is gone. That shit, hey, he was fooling y'all. Those was jokes.
Fucking Neurogum. Fuck me, homie.
He had 5 minutes of energy.
Fuck, homie.
I'm exhausted too, but I wasn't in these streets. At least I got a little bit of sleep last night. Shout out to Timmy the GOAT, Bad Guy Sports, new member, man. Appreciate you, Timmy. You're a real one. There you go. So you gonna just keep taking it every 5-10 minutes?
Well, that's 5 hour energy. Different thing.
I'll
I'm
be good.
gonna go for what I know right now. That was a horrible speech, man. Don't know what's going on there. It seems to be, for me, with experience addressing teams in large numbers. Oh, shit.
What?
I'm speaking to a team today, live in person.
What's up?
Fuck.
You lying.
I swear to God.
Lurs?
Yeah, I'm speaking to a team.
What you gonna say?
I don't write it down, all right? But I'm just saying, I was thinking about it, like, fuck. Anyway, Smitty, I got to be honest. To me, it seems like a man that has so many other things going that this is the speech he came up with, because he seems like his hands in his pocket means he just left something in his office that was he needed to address. And it seems to me that it's a backflip and a somersault and a fucking quarterback and a fucking neighbor's not being fucking ready. And he's got to get scoped again on his meniscus. And then is he going to trade Thibodeau? What is he going to do there at the D line? And is Burns healthy? And is Carter the guy? And so he's going through all these things. And then he just wanted to really quick address the team because they've been practicing. And that's what it looked like to me. That's the speech he gave. So I don't.
No Dexter Lawrence, like he's stressed out. Like
Sexy Dexy's gone, and no Saquon still hurts him in the franchise. He wasn't there but he knows that guy left, and he's like, what a bunch of fucking idiots. You guys ought to get rid of that guy when he came in the office. So anyway, he's got a lot going on, I think, in his office right now. That's why his hands are in his pocket.
Yeah.
And he wants to get back to the office.
Body language is a real thing, I mean.
Oh yeah, real thing. He wants to bring Scatterbo back in the office, finish his conversation with him.
Yeah.
Because we just seen him on a podcast.
How much pressure
what if Scatterbo ran through there and did like fucking 2 front somersaults?
Somebody got to edit that in. Shut up, coach. Watch me. Let me take over. He start doing flips. The whole team.
Homie, this is a bad look for me.
Some folks ain't good at speeches though. Like, I mean, we talk about this with your boy at UCLA, and you told me he's a great dude, smart, knows the game, but some people just not good at like public speeches. And I'm not even saying Harbaugh is one of those guys who's not good. Maybe he just had a bad speech. Like sometimes you take L's. I'm sure you're not 100 for 100 on all your speeches. I'm sure you had a couple speeches where like they weren't bad, but like they probably were a little bit on the mid side, and it's just because for whatever reason. I mean, just. Life is life. You got to talk to your team down there every day as a coach. Every speech is not going to be just hard hitting. This is the first one though, so you would think the first one would be.
It's not the first one though. I'm glad you brought that up. He's been speaking to the teams, and this is just one for the show. I think this is one for like,
Well, shame on the production team for choosing this speech then out of all the speeches. If this isn't the first one, they should have picked another one. Coach, why does it say you only made $65,000 in Indy? You can't afford my lifestyle with that itty bitty money. This is Madeline Stevenson, sister. Is she real? Is she real, or is this a troll guy using a random avatar? Because that don't look like a Madeline.
Yeah,
that picture don't equal Madeline Stevenson.
Nah, Madeline's white, and number one, number two, less Maddie, but yeah, I don't think I ever made $65K there. I think my bonus was like $40K one year, and then I signed another deal, and then I was the only contracted employee in JUCO. But anyway, well, I make that a month now. So if you want to fuck, hit me.
It's the second day in a row that you've announced that you're making.
I mean, I'm just throwing out like I'm just saying like
plus.
I'm just saying roundabout. No, I'm just saying roundabout shit. Like,
but I mean, even if that's even ballpark, like even if it's 40 a month, if you're making 45, 50 a month, like anywhere in that area,
it's over that. But yeah, as
like it's 12 months a year.
Yeah,
I'm trying to do the math real quick. Make sure I'm not.
Why are you trying to do the math? I don't get it.
I'm just curious. You say you make 65,000.
Anyway, I can't really say. I gotta say certain things because of IRS.
So at bare minimum, that's what you're making. Bare minimum.
No,
that's $780,000 a year.
Is that how much it is?
Yeah, and I know I'm making 12 a year, from this show, which I appreciate because I went from nothing. So
how much you making?
No, I'm making 12. I know I get 1,000 a month. That's what I'm saying. I make about 12,000 a year, which again I appreciate because I went from making nothing. So something's always better than nothing. But when your co-host is making such a large dollar amount, it does make you feel a little uncomfortable. If I'm being honest.
So you're pocket watching? Go.
I'm not pocket watching. You're pocket announcing.
Well, no, you're pocket watching. You said don't pocket watch no matter what. You told me.
I didn't watch it though. You gave.
That's why I thought I could actually say it. I thought I could be transparent because you said you'll never pocket watch.
I'm not. I wasn't privy. I wasn't even trying to think about how much you was making, but you've announced it twice now. So now it's like you're rubbing it in my face, knowing that I'm struggling, knowing that I can't get a home.
Heartburn.
I ain't changing the subject. All right.
Causes heartburn because of all the C line in there. I don't get what that is.
D Jones said, "Real shit. The business better be in order, Smitty." I gotta agree with D Jones on that one. We'll figure it out offline. Everybody, man,
you pay $1.99. Shut the fuck up.
Put my Venmo in here real quick. Taken care of.
You don't need that.
All right, man. Let's get back to the topic, homie. So, where do you rank this Harbaugh speech? I know we talked about it. We gave our reasons why it might be this way. How do you rank this? What do you rank this, homie? Scale from 1 to 10. Go.
1. I'm gonna go 1 because I believe he's giving them much better ones when the camera's not on him. So I believe that because I know the guy can coach. I know the guy's really good. So at the end of the day, I think this is more with the hands in the pocket seems to tell me that they've already met. And this is like a bullshit meeting just for the fucking show. Like, that's what it is. It's a fugazi fucking feel-good meeting. I don't believe that's this guy's speeches on a daily.
So speeches don't really matter as a head coach, huh? Like in the grand scheme of things?
Oh, they do. Absolutely do.
But you just said this guy can coach. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like...
No, that's what I'm saying. That's why this speech isn't the real speech. That's what I'm saying. His real speeches matter.
So you think he waited till the cameras left and he really started going in?
No, I think he already met because his hands in the pockets tell me they've already had the meeting. He's relaxed now. They've already done the dirt. They've already gone through the meat and potatoes. He's kind of just now hands in the pocket.
But did you hear what he said, though? He said, this is the beginning.
Yeah.
You're
here.
New York Giants. You're in these seats.
Yeah, that's not, 5 times.
That's not a second or third speech.
No, but he's already said it 5 times. So that's what I'm saying. He just kind of...
Oh, no, I mean... I hear you. I understand.
All right, so that's the first speech he's ever made to the team. Give it your ranking. Go.
It's horrible. I'm not motivated at all. I don't want to play.
Damn, you brought your tone down.
Yeah, I actually don't want to play for the Giants. Like, if this is what we doing, I don't want to play for this energy, homie. This is the Giants. This ain't making me want to run through a brick wall right now, homie, and go hit Derrick Henry in the fucking A gap. I don't want to do that right now. If this is the Giants,
that's why Lamar wanted him out.
You said it. Past his prime. Is John Harbaugh past his prime as a coach?
No, I think he's rejuvenated.
We're gonna find out because say what y'all want. That Giants team got some talent now. Don't sleep. Don't think the Giants team ain't got no talent. They got some talent on offense and defense, especially on the defensive side. But if he is who he say he is, that NFC East is open too. I mean, I know we think Philly about to just be just taking over that first spot like they always do, but I'm telling you, that ain't necessarily. I don't know if Philly just that dominant of the team where it's gonna be a no-brainer. Cowboys, yes, they're gonna have something to say for sure this year, but we know the Cowboys always Cowboy. And then Washington had a down year. We don't know what version of Jaden Downs we're gonna get back this year from a health standpoint. We hope he'll bounce back, but we don't really know. A lot of question marks in that division right there in that NFC East. So what I'm saying is, hey, you Giants, it's a lot of pressure on you, Harbaugh. Y'all gotta go out there and be competing to win that division, in my opinion. Like, they gotta go out there and win 10 or 11 games.
Earthquake.
Yeah, it's gonna be a crazy show today, y'all. Ain't that like
it's crazy. You keep denying, you keep downplaying my earthquake, Tony. But have I not been corrected? Every time I call an earthquake out, it's been an earthquake reported. Go.
This is gonna be a crazy show today, y'all. Please, man. Like, we just getting started, man. Like, subscribe, hit that like button, send it to your group chat. Cause I get to tell anytime JB's like this, like he's in this mode, there's always some crazy shit that goes down. This man literally been fucking all night like a little high school year. He you know what JB's doing now? He's acting like a virgin who just lost his virginity. And he's like, this motherfucker having fun right now. Motherfucker, dinner, 60 years old, he outside having fun. Motherfucker fell asleep last night with a bra and was cuddling.
I'm not 60 though.
Huh?
I'm not even close to 60 though.
I say you damn near 60.
But damn near 50 though.
Are you closer to 60 or closer to 30? Go.
I'm closer to 49. I'm still in my 40s, really, though. But anyway.
You in your 40s on me? Well, let's go to another topic, man, of one of your old friends. Well, LSU's Lane Kiffin says he's deleted all of his social media apps after a challenge from his son, Knox Kiffin. He said, and I quote, "It's been really refreshing." Kiffin was philosophical about life without social media. He said he's learned a lot about subtracting things from his life. He mentions alcohol and toxic relationships. Lane Kiffin was reflecting on focusing on what matters as he gets older and came to realizations about mortality and said, and I quote, "I really started thinking when I grew up, there were two people I thought wouldn't die, my dad and Hulk Hogan." End quote. So what are your thoughts on Coach Lane Kiffin growing up before our eyes and trying to be more mature and taking on this challenge from his son Knox by removing his social media, but also removing any toxic relationships and friendships from his life? Go.
I just texted Knox out. I said, "You delete Pop socials?" So let's see what he says. Oh, let's wait. Cap. Do I talk to Knox Kiffin quite a bit? Smitty, cap or fact? Go.
Fact.
Anyway, Knox a great kid. Cap. Lane's gonna be back soon. He's doing this just as like a bullshit thing, like an ALS challenge for Chris Johnson or something. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. No, like it's a challenge.
Yeah.
It's one of those challenges. They're going to pass this shit around and it's dead period anyway. He'll be back within a week.
So you don't think Lane Kiffin is really like having some growth right now? You don't think he's really trying to mature as he gets older and be better?
No.
How old is Lane? Are you guys the same age?
He's about 2 years older.
Older? Oh, well, yeah. I mean, shit. He's probably like, hey, I'm 52 years old or whatever the case may be. I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to get back. I thought he was younger than you. That's crazy. He looks younger than you.
No, look at all the wrinkles and shit on all the fake tanning he does.
He does a lot more in shape, I guess. That's it.
I don't tan. No, he's just skinny or little boy. I'm not. I'm a much bigger guy.
No, I'm saying he's like actually like in shape. Like he plays tennis with the girls, and he
like little boy. He's like skinny little boy though.
But he makes his whole staff work out.
So did I.
Yeah, but y'all was like out of shape still. Like,
but we showed up 5 a.m. and lifted.
Like, you was fat as like last chance you respectfully, you was fat as hell. Like you're little now, but that go back watch the old clip.
Yeah,
you was 320, homie.
I wasn't never that heavy. I was never 300, but yeah, I get it.
I know 300 when I see.
But I was heavy though. I was heavy. But I still was like got a lot of bitches though. Like it was crazy. Like they like that shit. But yeah, I get it, man. Like, keep that face up right there, like this. I don't have wrinkles like that on me at all. Like, look at the difference. I mean, look how fucking smooth my skin is and shit. Like, no wrinkles whatsoever.
You know why?
If I shaved fucking bald face like him, I would look 25 years old.
Homie, you're micro. You know why he has more wrinkles than you?
I should shave it one time. Homie.
You know why he has more wrinkles than you? Because he's still coaching.
No.
He's stressed the fuck out, homie.
He's not stressed out. He don't do nothing.
Shit. What?
He just tweets all day.
That Ole Miss decision fucked him up. He was stressed. He got older right there in 2 weeks.
Nah. Doubt it.
Hey, change your fucking energy, homie, right now. I'm telling you that right now. I'm telling you right now at 6:56. Well, I'm going to end this show early at 7:45. You got to figure. We about to take a commercial break right now. You better
I got to take my
push up, some Neuro Gum, some Red Bull. You better do something. Figure it the fuck out. Because when we come back, I need full JB. You're not giving me no takes. You give me one word answers. The whole crew sees it. Fans, don't lie. Y'all see it. Figure it out. Jumping jacks. Go get some head. We're going to take a 4-minute break, homie. 4 minutes. Steve Kim's on the way. We're going to try to get Big King to come on for a little while today, too, to help you out. Figure it the fuck out, homie. We're already up. Figure it out.
What do you mean? I've been up. Where you going? I'm still going. We got Chiefs Queendom topic. Chiefs Queendom is in full effect. Should have worn the Chiefs Queendom shirt. Kansas City Chiefs have released the first renderings for their stadium that is set to be recreated. Your take on this? Go.
There's no take. It looks cool. I mean, be sure. I mean, there's time for a new stadium. I'm sure it'll be.
This shit's horrible, by the way. Their locker room is horrible. It's outdated. It's all fucking outdated. It's really bad. They're trying to move it over the border for tax purposes. It's a shithole, but it's a legendary shithole. So, I mean, you can't match SoFi. Then you got the Raiders. Then you got Dallas still. So you're not matching any of those. So it's a shitty stadium. Fuck, I mean,
Chicago got a new stadium on the way. All them. So it's exciting, but forget all that. We got our first C note in months. Shout out to Michael Castillo. He said, JB, yesterday's segment about Dame Dollar's teammate was the funniest ish I've ever heard. The commercial break was even funnier. I couldn't stop crying. Shaun King is dope, and so is Steve Kim. Keep up the great work. So basically, first of all, shout out to Michael Castillo, C note. But I did notice that everybody on the show was dope except one person. So that's very telling.
Hey, well, fuck it. I'll go home tonight. I'll drink my yak and smoke my stick, and I'll get it back cracking.
Of a game for the Portland Pickles, a collegiate wood bat team playing in the West Coast League, kind of similar to like the Savannah Bananas, JB.
Or who?
The batter was fed up and blew up. He charged the mound, and you'll never guess what happened next. Check this out.
What did he do?
Whoa.
Yeah,
what's going on? Oh, no.
He's going to crack at one of those gay things?
Hey.
About their hands. Only about their hands.
What the fuck is this? What the fuck's going on, homie? is this, homie? Hold on, homie. What the fuck's going on with this bullshit? Where's Smitty at, homie? This is what you defend? You like this shit? This Savannah Banana? Oh, but American sports aren't dying. They're not grooming our kids, Smitty. Go ahead, go.
This was the Portland Pickles. It wasn't the Savannah Banana. It was the Portland Pickles.
Hell no, this ain't real, homie. It's AI.
It has to be AI. Yeah, I'm not gonna believe in it.
Is it AI, Bailey?
So anyway, I'll add more context to it. I'll add more context to it.
AI, homie.
The Portland Pickles are hosting a Pride Night for those who want to attend.
Fuck, of course they are.
Tomorrow.
Of course they are.
And they'll have 15 organizations
fucking
there.
Weirdo, fucking demonic,
of different
fuck,
things
homie.
there, whatever. Just a night for that particular community.
Fucking weirdo.
That community to hang out again.
I fucking swear to God, homie.
It's a night for that community to hang out, homie. That's gonna be 15 local like LGBTQIA plus organizations set up in the Berms, which is I guess the iconic Pickles Pride merch. They're bringing that back. And they say, and I quote, this is what they say: you can come party with the freakiest, most loving community around. It'll be a night full of pride, love, joy.
Take this off the screen. Put anything else up there. Put anything else. I just clicked something. Fuck that. Get that shit off the screen.
I mean, you guys pick interesting topics for the rundown. I'll say, JB, I blame you, JB, for this because I know you produce the whole show and you decide what topics that we discuss. So the fact that you continue to bring up like gay topics again, it's just alarming. This is not on my algorithm. Like I will go to my sport page right now and I will show you, like, literally, I won't change nothing. I'll show you what it is, homie.
You told me on this show. You told me on this show. Fuck the algorithm. The fact of the matter is, this really happened. So fuck the algorithm. Fuck what's in our algorithm.
A lot of stuff happens everywhere in the world forever. Forever.
But you defend this shit.
Always
you like the banana bananas. You know, you like banana bananas. You said that they have a huge following and wooty bam. Look at this shit.
Hey, homie, like this is my Explorer page.
Who is
that's my Explorer page.
All black.
Yeah, it's black.
Here, let me dive into this.
It's like
you defend the banana bananas, right? You defend them. You said, oh, they're great, but they're gay too. This is all they're doing. This is what our kids see, homie. And you're cool with it. You know what's ironic? We had a San Francisco, California congressman yesterday pass a vote to get to the voting side of things. So he basically put out on the legislation, let's pass this and put it to a vote to later be voted on in November. And what he said is literally what we're seeing right now. He said that 60% of women actually are the ones who have kids and can give birth. He said only 60%. The other 40 are men. Now, I'm not making this up. It's real. It was on a fucking in Congress on a panel in San Francisco. A congressman said that people who give birth are 60-40. Women give birth 60% of the time. Men can give birth the other 40%.
I'm not sure what that means.
That's real shit. I'm not making it up.
Yeah, I don't know what it means. Yeah.
This is how delusional and fucking retarded mentally that we have become. And then the 40% of people in the world will actually believe this. Fucking nobody. Weirdo, mentally sick fuck. Sit there and tell kids they can have a kid through their pee hole. Hey, boys, you can have a kid through your pee hole. Like, that's really what it is. Or he must be saying shit it out, I guess. I don't know. But that's literally on Congress to pass that's going to be passed, homie, that it's okay to say that. We're fucked up, homie. And this, I don't know how crowded this place is right now. I know it's not Savannah Banana. What are they called? Smitty Pickles? At the end of the day,
it's in your algorithm. I know you know.
But a lot of kids in there. Look at a lot of kids. A lot of babies, homie. A lot of kids in that motherfucker. And for the fact that this little weird-looking motherfucker, Jeff Nadeau-looking cat, walked up to this dude, looks like from Barstool, or buddy from Barstool.
No, time out, bro.
Walked up to him.
Nah, time out.
And I'm being real shit. Why does this happen, homie?
What looking cat?
No, when he walked up, he looked like a little Jeff Nadu to like walking up to me or something. I'm just saying, homie, look, he's a little kid. Why, homie? Why?
I ain't heard that name in 5 years, homie.
Why, though?
I don't even see him on my algorithm. That's hilarious.
Why, though? And real shit, this is nasty, homie. It's not even like a funny skit. It's like they really kissed, homie. Yeah, they really kissed.
I just ain't got no words for it.
Yeah, you don't have words for it because it's like beyond comprehension. It's beyond comprehension, homie. Like, I want to know if I can go out, create a league. We'll call it Dick Swingers. We're gonna go out there and call it Dick Swingers, Dick Slangers, whatever you want to talk about. Mm-hmm. And the people that ask me why do I care, you're the problem, Grinchen. You're the fucking problem, you fucking bitch. You're a bitch who don't have no nuts to stand on business. That's what.
Yes, sir. We back, man. We back, man. Hour number 2. Hit that like button, subscribe, become a member today. Fun fact of the day: being an influencer is officially a college major at ASU, Arizona State University. So now, if students want to learn how to be an influencer, grow your following, build a market, etc., go to ASU and you can learn that in a real major.
Fuck.
It reminds me of our viral video, man, when I asked you what are the majors that your players could not have. Everybody's in the comments going crazy with that, homie.
Fuck.
What? You feel better?
Huh?
You feel better?
No, worse. The problem is, I'm saying fuck because hopefully I'm gone and I'm pillowed by them because there's just more people in our space.
Oh, you nervous? Coach, have you ever thought about growing out your beard? I don't think it's a girl.
Madeline, DM me right now.
It's not a woman. It's not a woman. I've made a decision. It's a guy trying to troll you, homie. But while you doing all the DMs, man, I'm gonna just keep this train rolling, man. Like I said, I mean, this is Thursday. We are live. We are lit. We got Steve Kim coming right around the building. We got Brendan Driscoll right now. Just became a member. Shout out to all the new members. We got a lot of new members today, man. Appreciate y'all for showing love, man. If you're green, you are seen. Jason, when are you gonna take a break? Because I know you're on this heater. When do you plan on going back and kind of resetting? Because like right now, you're fucking at an all new level right now. Huh?
Reset at what?
I feel like you need to reset soon. Like, yeah.
So I need all this?
Yeah. Pre-workout, roll, fucking alpha brain, 5-hour energy.
Hydro cut. Bailey and shit. I need all that shit.
Fucking Roco pill. Oh yeah, you need all the shit.
Alpha brain. I need all this shit
to just get up and be you.
And my trying to live like in the middle, homie. Huh?
You trying to live like you 16 again, and you ain't got the energy. Go.
So you're mad?
I'm not mad.
I thought you should be like dapping me up or something.
I would if we didn't have a show together. Even Shaun texted me too. Said nightlife impacting his day life. Shaun texting everybody about it right now. In a group chat. He let Steve know, Whitlock know. He just texting all the homies. Warren Sapp know about it.
Somebody said, on my mama. If JB can't be prepared for the show, then don't do the show that day. Fact, not fiction. Cap.
New member.
So we're gonna have tomorrow, I believe. We're gonna work on it, but a lot of you guys don't know. If you guys in the chat are OG guys in the chat, the greatest running back in San Diego State history. Who is it? Go.
Say it. I know it. I want the chat to say it.
No, I'm curious on what people want. Who's the greatest running back in San Diego State history? Go. Chat. Go. I want to hear. I want to see what you guys say. Somebody said LT. I said San Diego State history. Everybody's saying Marshall Faulk. I knew you would fail. I knew they would go with Marshall Faulk. Cap. He's not. He's not the greatest. It's a guy named George Jones. Good friend of mine. He's the greatest running back in San Diego State history. Fact. And his son is one of the highest recruited youngsters in the nation. And he absolutely shits on somebody we had on this show. And he wants to come discuss it. Yeah. He's competing against somebody we've had on this show, Smitty.
The son?
One of these young cats that are real big names.
Talking about, hold on, competing in the streaming space?
No.
Okay, so it ain't him. Okay.
As a B Case. Fucking B Case is on that shit.
I forgot about that dude.
Baby Gronk.
What is he doing now?
He wants George Jones' son is a motherfucker. He's gonna come on. We're gonna have a discussion about that shit. And he's gonna talk about the fucking hype of that motherfucking nobody kid. And
I'm real, Johnny. Don't nobody talk about Baby Gronk no more.
Shit.
I
don't know who's talking about. I don't know who's talking about him, but I'm just saying. Monica knows what's up with George Jones. See, George Jones unbelievably holds all the records. Number one, number two. George is the greatest running back, one of the greatest I've ever seen at the JUCO level. He was at Bakersfield when I was at Compton, and he needed like 300 yards to break the California State rushing record, and he got it at half on us.
Yeah, y'all defense trash.
I was fucking hot.
Y'all defense trash. Ain't no way. If I'm on defense and I know that this guy's going after this, we're not allowing that on me. That's crazy.
I'm with you.
It's a mindset at that point. Yeah,
I'm with you, but
that's crazy.
I'm with you, but
how good he is. Like, then I'm gonna clog this gap up. Like,
I'm with you. I didn't play defense, but I'm with you.
You feel me a little bit? Like,
no, I hear you.
Like
that motherfucker was different. That motherfucker was different. I'm just telling you, that motherfucker was different.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was different, homie. George Jones was a motherfucker. And then he had a pretty decent career for the Steelers. So a lot of you in the chat don't know who George Jones is. Google him. Smitty, we're gonna have him and his son on though, talk about it. But let's get to brass tacks here before the Korean Cosell himself joins. I'll be on Whitlock tomorrow. Apparently, he's got to have a little beef with me. He wants to discuss. I don't know if it's between Shaun King or what's going on, or the fact that our whole show's taking shots at Whitlock. I don't know. But
we ain't taking no shots at Whitlock for real.
Huh?
We ain't taking no shots for real.
Can you join? Or?
No, I'm be in Chicago. I won't be on this show either tomorrow. I'm sorry, y'all. Just
for $5,000, somebody drops 5 G's. I'll let you co-host tomorrow on the show.
What? Oh, you mean the fan?
If a fan drops 5 G's, I'll let him co-host the show tomorrow.
That would be huge. That would be dope, actually. That's actually a good deal. Just $5K?
Yep.
Damn, that's actually a hell of a deal. That'd be dope. Like seeing you and like fucking Bundy.
And he has to play it like the call. He really got to come for real, like serious, like fucking have
3 hours though. Yeah.
Have some real shit. 3 hours. Have some real fucking content. Yeah, that'd be a fire. We should do. I think people are kind of people like might be on that.
They might be on there.
All you gotta do is get a couple homies to do it.
Homie said maybe 500. See, they scared. They do all the talking in the comments, but they don't want to.
Joe Court said if everybody chips in, he'll do it.
See, they don't want to step up for real. They don't want the smoke. It's so easy for y'all to talk crazy about us in the chat. We dumb, we stupid. But when the light's on you, homie, 3 hours straight, and you got thousands of people judging every single move you make, y'all motherfuckers ain't really hopping on this cameraman with that light on you. Y'all too.
It ain't work. You're gonna get a name. You're gonna get a following. You're gonna get a fucking. You're gonna get a fucking. Your nobody status will become somebody's a little bit.
Yep. If you do have a YouTube channel of some sort, it's instantly gonna grow and get subscribers.
Yeah,
it's actually a huge win. Y'all not seeing the macro picture of it. Y'all just seeing like 5,000.
They're not, and they could donate it. They could get a couple people to help them real quick. I guarantee it.
Homie, if a $5,000 investment could turn into $150,000 to $200,000 a year life. Homie, you should make that like 10 times out of 10, homie.
Exactly, homie. And you maybe you're so good you take Smitty's job.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Right, literally.
Smitty leaving. I mean,
so anytime you leave, you give opportunity. Somebody else.
Ruben can't call. Ruben can't even stay awake. So
there's another platform that's about to do another show, and they want to put me on there at like another time zone. Like from like middle of the day time. I'm trying to see if it makes sense.
Whose is it?
I'll talk to you later. Boy, please, y'all took a year to crack 100K. What would this show do for small creators like us? Stop showing this motherfucker, bro. It's not a girl. Monica said she needs to dye her hair first. What color is your hair right now, Monica? Leave it that way.
You don't need to do shit.
Monica might drop the 5K, and I can see Monica doing it. Monica, she ain't scared of a little smoke. She'll fuck around, come over here and destroy you for 3 hours.
Monica don't need to do shit.
What you mean?
Huh?
What you mean by that?
I'm saying she don't need to dye nothing. Let's get into going, man. Let's get this party started, man. We got the Korean coach himself, the co-host of Whitlock's Fearless, the 3 knockdown rule of Mario Lopez, Zach and M's homie from Saved by the Bell. The one and only, the Korean coach, the encyclopedia himself, Steve Kim, joins the
Orale.
Is that Lewis?
How you doing?
Who's that shirt? Lewis. I want to know.
It's Lewis. Come on.
The greatest linebacker of all time, Raymond Anthony Lewis.
I thought you spelled Lewis Riddick wrong. So let's get going, man. We got a lot going on. Right out the gate, Steve, there's some boxing news. I did not know there was a fight this Saturday. I wasn't privy.
From down under.
Oh, it's in Australia.
Well, Errol Spence comes back against Tim Tszyu, and we'll see. I am skeptical. That 3 years off, I'm not a fan. I like Tim Tszyu in this fight, Darnell. I know you hate to hear that.
Yeah. I mean, listen, you know I'm an Errol Spence guy, but I have to admit it, like, there's no way we know what version is going to show up. Like you said, it's been 3 years. I mean, that's a long time to not do something and to expect you to come back and be the exact same way. I know both these guys have had some tough losses, like, in the ring, as of late, or not as of late, but in their last few fights. So we'll see. But 3 years is a long time. But I'm still excited to just find out. Regardless of what happens, I'm excited to just find out. I think it'll be a solid fight. So we'll see, man. And well, let's dive into it, man. Your boy JB Jake Paul tells Front Office Sports that he has talked to a couple NFL teams and coaches who are interested in bringing him on their roster. There's actually a video here of him talking about it. Let's check it out.
Walk us through your plan to get to the NFL more.
I mean, it's pretty simple. Just like when I started boxing, it's funny to see the tweet and deleters out there, the non-believers, the naysayers. Shout out to Drake. I think there's a lot of super mediocrity in the NFL, a lot of not good athletes, a lot of people dropping passes on a consistent basis. I have better hands than them. I'm faster than them. I'm stronger than them. I work harder than them. Really, all it's going to take is just me after boxing practicing some routes. I have a couple teams and coaches that I've already talked to that are interested in bringing me on to the team. It's really going to be quite easy.
Do you have a dream team you'd like to play for?
I mean, I'd love to go to the Cleveland Browns. Been a Browns fan my whole entire life. My mom is a diehard Browns fan, and I think they could use some good receivers over there. Number 17, Browns reserve the jersey now. Thank you.
Fuck. Comes down to one thing, Steve. We'll keep it real short and sweet on this one because this guy's an absolute fucking nobody. He has a white mom. His white mom should be pillowed today, and he should have never been born. Dad should have pulled out, and he's a YouTuber that hit it big in the boxing ring. And he's capping. He's doing this for COE. This is bullshit. Shut the fuck up. Won't make me a sandwich. This is a joke. Smitty, go.
I mean, you said a lot there. Yeah, it's a joke. It's a joke. I mean, the fact that he's out here saying that all I gotta do is go run practice a couple routes and I'll be good to go. It's just it's a troll job. He knows damn well these are the elite of the elite, Steve.
Yeah.
I have a question because he was a pretty good athlete in high school. Did he play ball? That's one. All right, but with that said, I've always thought it was very insulting when athletes like basketball players and football players think that they could box, like they could beat professional. No, you can't. I don't care how well built you are. I don't care how tough you are. You don't have the skills to win a professional prize fight under the Marquis of Queensberry rules. However, when other athletes think they could just play football because they're built well, they're strong, and they're running, that's an insult to football players. Smitty, when long before you were born, when the draft used to be like 12, 13, 14 rounds,
yeah,
teams would just run out of players to draft. So the Cowboys one year drafted Carl Lewis.
Yeah,
the Olympics, right? You're thinking, oh, he can be a deep threat because that guy can run. And it was a joke. Everyone knew. So in the early 80s, there was a great hurdler by the name of Ronaldo Nehemiah, nickname was Skeets. This guy can run. He played a little football, right?
That's my guy.
But he nearly got killed on the field one time. And he was only good at the go route. But everything else, they're like, so they're playing a game in Atlanta. And he ran a crossing route against the zone defense when he should have sat down. So he's just running the shallow cross. And Joe Montana, I kind of blame him because he should have known better. So he throws the ball. And Atlanta had this cornerback. I think his name was Bobby Johnson.
OG.
Eddie, I'm going to send you that clip.
Please do.
Steve.
Nehemiah nearly died. He was laid out for like 20 minutes.
See, back in the day, at least we had Ron Brown, LA great.
Well, he played ball, though. He played real ball.
But him and Willie Gott would go back and forth. Smitty, you were too young for NFL's fastest man. NFL used to have a fastest man competition every year. They would run. Herschel Walker won it a couple of times. Ron Brown, Darrell Green, Willie Galt,
Randall Hill.
Yeah, and Ron Brown and Willie at least had a lot of success as a fast guy. But Nehemiah, though, boy, he used to get his ass fucking lit.
Yeah. Well, look, there was Sam Grady. Remember him for the Raiders? Yeah. He was an Olympic sprinter. He used to race against guys like Carl Lewis, Phillips, all those great sprinters. But Ron Brown out of Baldwin Park actually played ball, and he was a muscular guy. He made a couple Pro Bowls as a kickoff returner. But, guys, if you go you look at a world-class gymnast. They could do things no one else can do, right?
Right.
They can't play football. They would not take the pounding. And if you really think about it, whoever is a gold medal decathlete is considered the greatest all-around athlete in the world, right?
Yeah.
But if they've never played football, they would not stand a chance. They wouldn't even be a JUCO player.
Man, listen, we all played football, and we've had, high school, middle school, whenever, guys who were predominantly basketball players or track guys, whatever, come out there and try to play. And yeah, every now and then you'll have somebody who actually, makes it through and becomes something. But a lot of times that athleticism does not translate because it's a different game. Like you said, whether it's the physicality, the mental part of just understanding how defense and offense works, the fear factor of trying to catch the ball, knowing you're going to get hit and being okay with that. Like even the practices, playing out there in that hot, humid heat in the Midwest or the South with the helmet on and turf heat coming up, making it 15 degrees hot. Like there's so many elements to football that I think other people who on the outside just don't understand. They think, oh, I'm athletic. I can just go catch a ball and run. That's easy. Like you said, it's completely disrespectful to the guys who have put their whole entire lives to the game. There's a lot of really good football players who did not make the NFL. Like really good football players.
Bailey, look up Ronaldo Nehemiah Bobby Johnson hit. It's on YouTube. It's one of the most vicious things you'll ever see. Ugh.
Steve, your boy Devin Haney is apparently signing a deal.
With the Zone, yeah.
Yeah. So what do you got to say about this one?
The Zone taking over, ain't they?
Well, the Zone is making a shift here. They're not dealing with promoters. I'm wondering if promoters are going to get cut out.
Yeah.
And I wonder, but here's the problem. Who's going to develop the fighters, though, to get to this point? Because an individual fighter does not have to care about any other fighter except themselves. And I believe the Zone, with the recent acquisitions or the deals that they've made with Teofimo Lopez, now Devin Haney, they should, in theory, be no hurdles to make those fights.
Right.
And now it looks like, Smitty, based on the reporting and what I've been told also, Devin Haney will take on Keyshawn Johnson in the fall.
Davis.
Keyshawn Davis, yes.
Oh, what are your early thoughts on this fight?
Actually.
I like Devin. I think Devin's boxing skills. Keyshawn has a lot of talent, but he's never dealt with a guy that could box and move to the degree of Devin. So I don't know. I was actually surprised they pressed for this mandatory as much as they did. But also, this is another factor. There were 2 deals on the table for Devin, and one of them was for Zuffa, and that would have led to a Shakur Stevenson fight. So, Smitty, we have to be honest. If you're a fighter, whether you're Devin Haney or Darnell Smith, if the money is about the same, I would much rather face anyone not named Shakur Stevenson. I thought that was a big factor because one guy is very talented. The other guy, Shakur Stevenson, is almost impossible to beat. There is a difference.
That's a huge compliment right there. I know sometimes you and Shakur don't see eye to eye, but you just said this guy is almost impossible to beat. That's the biggest compliment a boxer could ever get.
Said it. Hey, Smitty, I asked a rhetorical question on Twitter. Well, who does Shakur Stevenson fight now? And some guy replied, Shannon Sharp. Bailey. A little late on that one.
Bailey was busy looking for
Here we go. Okay. Bailey, you're off. You're off the hook. Sorry about that. You're doing this, right? Watch
here
this
we go, y'all. The hardest hit, one of the hardest hits of all time. Boom! Stood over him. Damn.
And he said, come get him.
Damn.
Yeah. Smitty, he was on the ground for at least 5 to 10 minutes. I remember watching that, or we're seeing highlights of it.
Bro hit him and almost felt bad afterwards.
He actually did feel bad.
Damn, that's that Tua.
That was just regular football back then, too.
Back then, yeah.
Well, the hit is a hit. I mean, we did the same shit.
No, but today it's a penalty.
That's a penalty today. That's how gay y'all are.
In my era, it's regular football.
Your era is actually gay.
No, in my era, we had crackbacks and we was able to do all that type of shit. JB, I don't know why you acting like motherfucker you got the time mixed up, bro. You be bullshitting. I played in the era where you can hit still. The shit happened maybe right after me, but I played motherfucker all the shit, cut block, crack back, all that shit. I didn't play no soft air. That's Bailey in them air, respectful. That's not my air.
I heard some guy on a podcast, and the subject looks interesting. But as soon as he said, "Well, I've seen tape of Jerry Rice in them, and he can't do the stuff that today's guys," I said, "Okay, I'm done." Because here's the thing: Jerry Rice had to put up with that stuff. If you, as a wide receiver, do not have to worry about decapitation and hits of that, because it's impacted the way people tackle, the collisions. Of course, they're going to do things better athletically. There's no worry about getting mangled.
707. We saw Jerry Rice at 41 years old or something with the Seahawks, still go out there and make a lot of plays. Go out there and cook, eat.
He he was winding down, but with the Raiders, he was late 30s. Making plays, getting over 1,000 yards when they went to the Super Bowl in 2002. Him and Tim Brown, very, very productive old guys.
Nah, for sure, man. Well, let's keep it rolling, y'all. Talk a little college football. Florida head coach John Sumrall, after a phone went off during his SEC Media Days press conference, had this to say. And there's 2 parts to this, but let's show the video first, and then we'll react.
We're going to unfold, and you would be kicked out of our team meeting I swear, like, you're lucky I'm not going to throw this freaking podium right now. Like, drives me crazy. I would say
like
who
it
is
too,
that,
Joe.
but I'm not going to embarrass anybody. But no,
So as a player, that used to be like my biggest fear. Like, obviously, leave your phone in the locker room anyway. But in the event, for whatever reason, you had your phone on you, I'm making sure I'm turning my shit off. I ain't taking no, because I would literally have like anxiety about being the guy that the phone went off. It's so damn quiet in there. Coach is having a serious ass fucking talking and the phone go off. So me as a good teammate, if one of my brother's phone went off real quick, me and we all start trying to cough real quick to just try to give him a split second.
Maybe what if you had a ringtone of like Little John? Okay, you know.
See, the ringtones, thankfully, by the time I was in college football, the ringtones kind of like went away.
Oh, it did? Oh, okay.
That was back when I was like in middle. I was like 06. I was like in middle school.
Could you imagine if you had like an old 2 Live Crew ringtone? Somebody say, "Hey!" That would be embarrassing.
You want some pussy?
But
go ahead.
I know people got upset at Coach Summerall without seeing the clip. I thought that was kind of funny.
Yeah.
Lighthearted. I don't think it was that serious. Summerall's going to do a good job in Gainesville. I know
Are you mad?
hate him,
Are you upset? Are you upset that Lane Kiffin deleted his social medias? Go.
What, he did? What? Why? No.
His son Knox told him to.
Knox.
It's a challenge. He's trying to grow and mature as he gets older and really like kind of see, you know, it's been really refreshing is what he said. He's trying
I have a question. Based
knock
on
out
this.
old friendships and relationships.
All right, I get it. I get focus. Are they still pretending to own that dog, Juice? Did you know about that, Smitty?
Mm-mm.
So Lane pretended like he had a new pet dog, Juice. Really nice looking dog, very friendly, and he'd roam around, walk around, have fun at practice at Ole Miss. And it turned out it was like a rental dog.
A rental dog?
Yeah, they just use it for clout. Where's Juice? Knox, if you're watching, because I heard you do watch, what's going on with Juice? Who's taking care of him? Are you taking him out for a walk? Feeding him? Is he hydrated? I think about Juice once in a while.
They do that because it brings the ladies in. When you're outside walking your dog, my God, what's his name? Can I pet him? I know the game.
Juice. I love Juice. If you're out there, bark.
Well, back to Summerall real quick. There was another part to that as well. He also said that he thinks that there's clearly the power two in college football, saying the SEC and the Big Ten. He said, listen, I'm not knocking any league. And then there's a couple behind that, like the Big 12 and ACC and the Americans right there, like last year's ACC champion. He said, was who? Duke? He said, we beat them in Tulane. So basically, he's just saying, like, if you ain't the SEC and the Big Ten, I don't really respect you.
There's validity to that point. There is validity, but I want to say something overall because I've been watching a lot of the SEC media days. They ought to call that Napa Valley. How much wine are they doing? God, dog.
They crying, Steve, too much?
I just every coach. Oh my God, we had a nice conference game, and I mean it's not fair. To that overall, and you know I like the SEC. I have nothing against them, but some people think I hate them because I make the mistake of being honest. Hashtag JOM. My God. My God. And by the way, hey, SEC, stop glomming off the Big Ten, okay? They are right now the conference. Then Miami's going to be in soon. But anyway, Big Ten, that's where it's at right now.
Yes, sir. We've been saying this, man. I wish we had T. Richardson on here, Trent, who just for the last couple of years like want to keep trying to fight the fact that the Big Ten is now king. It's no longer the SEC. And Trent, if you listen to this, man, you got to come on this show and we got to discuss it, man. Because I need you to come on here live on the show and admit that the Big Ten is now taking over the SEC and that Bama, although they're still good and we still got to respect them, they're not the same powerhouse that they once were. I need you to come. You and AJ McCarron need to come on here together and admit it. Like it's as a man, Steve Kim. Sometimes you just got to admit certain things. It is what it is. So
agreed.
I agree. JB, thoughts? Go.
I'm tired of this fucking backbiting shit, man, between these grown men. I don't know. I've been saying it.
This is conference loyalty. I kind of get it. I kind of get it.
It's just going against everything we grew up doing as a coach. I just never seen nothing like it. The landscape's just so fucking all over the place to me. I don't know. I just never seen it. We always had honor among thieves. But the Joneses, just for your locker room, it was always protect your locker room, but it was never at the expense of a fellow colleague. That's what it seems to be right now we're doing.
And for the record, I want to make this clear. Guys, I know they're breaking off. It's going to be a 2 super conference setup. There's nothing we can do about it. I think it's going to take a lot of the fun and tradition out of it. It'll take what is special about college football and water it down. It's terrible, but there's nothing we can do about it. Guys, I get it.
The power too, man. That sounds crazy. But anyway, keeping it rolling here on the rundown, man. Greg Sankey says that the frustration within his league will continue to simmer. And if we're not able to deal with issues, the boil starts toward conference-led governance. But how difficult will it be to enforce your own rules? He says very. And Kirby Smart added on as well, said he talked about the SEC becoming independent. So your point, Steve Kim, from the NCAA, saying, matter of fact, there's a video right here. Let's show Kirby Smart actually speaking on it.
Yeah, I've actually been saying that for a long time to our president and our administrators that, my frustration is I sit in a meeting and so many times I sit in a meeting, and I learned this, I think 11 years ago, my first SEC head coaches meeting. I had a coach tell me, we will not get anything done in these meetings because we don't have any power or any control. We sit and say what we want, but that doesn't necessarily come to fruition. So I've learned that, until we get governance and we have someone that actually has the power to make decisions, or we can make decisions within our own community, we're not going to have much control. And that's unfortunate, but that's where we sit right now. And if that's the best alternative to get everybody playing by the same rules, then I would want to do that.
JB?
I don't know. We've been talking about the SEC breaking away for about 5 years now. I think Nick Saban was spearheading that a while back. We had a little privy inside information that's what they wanted to do.
Is that just for football?
Yeah.
Okay, so then, because if it's for everything, all right, so you're not going to be part of March Madness? Not going to be part of the College World Series? Okay, good luck with that.
When do people? So here's what I think: slow playing Notre Dame and places like that. BYU got out and said we're going to get with the Joneses. Notre Dame's still holding on.
Yeah.
Is Notre Dame holding on longer now in hopes of this happening so they can continue to stay independent for that TV revenue and the revenue share that's coming through the pipe? But see, places like Notre Dame are going to continue to hold off until maybe this happens. And then guess what? Then they won't automatically be the 5th seed regardless of if they're undefeated or not, because they're not in the conference. This is going to happen, I think, and that's what I think Notre Dame and some other places like that are independent are going to hold on to and wait and see. SEC breaks wide, which I think they still will. Smitty and I have been saying this for 3 years. You're going to have places like Notre Dame telling everyone, I told you so. That we were the smartest people in the room. We stayed independent and blah, 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 blah. We still got in the 12-team playoff every year, and we're still the 5th seed at best. I'm wondering if Notre Dame if that's the reason they haven't jumped into a conference yet.
I don't know.
Great question. The issue is, so I want to ask people that love this format. You really want super conferences, which will have 25, 26, 28 teams, and that's it. So those 60 schools are the only ones that are going to matter. And just, okay.
Well, Steve, how many are in the Big Ten right now?
18.
Fucking 18 already in what we call the Big Ten. So
Right.
it's already like fucking oxymoron.
I remember it was a big deal when Penn State went to the Big Ten. It was 11 teams back then.
Yeah, that's
18.
crazy. So what's the what do you guys think is the biggest, if there was one thing that sticks out, what's the biggest reason why the SEC, I guess in Big Ten now, but SEC, they're even considering this? Is it strictly to become? Is it financial because they just want to make more money like Notre Dame is, or what?
It's always financial. And the television, they want to control that market and create their own AFC, NFC, and I think SEC look, maybe 10 years ago they could say, hey, we're the dominant program. We matter the most. Yeah, I think they've lost their leverage to a certain degree because the game has changed. And they're upset that they're not getting 8 teams in the playoffs. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. I mean, you know.
One thing. Yeah, no, I'm just saying these large conferences, like, really, how many good teams are in them?
Anywhere between 4 to 5 really good ones.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's why I go back to the day when football was really good. The Big 8, the Pac-8, before they go Pac-10.
Southwest
Even the
Conference.
Southwest Conference.
ACC, Big East. Yeah.
Football was legit, man. And it was smaller and it was meaningful. Those games mattered when they played each other. These guys aren't even fucking playing each other half the time.
And now teams are canceling out-of-conference games.
Yeah.
And I'm like, really? Because I used to like to compare how these conferences did over time. And there'd be a lot of pride involved. Now, this is one of my bigger problems with the SEC fans when they say, we got this team, this team, this team. And I go, right, you don't play half of them every 5 years. Well, what does that really mean? You're trying to get credit for being in the same standings. You don't really play them that often. You know, A&M and Georgia, I think have played one time in like 10 years.
I know. I want to know, how is it better now? Give us your take. Don't just say BS, it's better now, because that's a weak-ass take. Give us a real fucking take. Give me some data why it's better. How is it better and the teams don't even fucking play each other in their conference? How is that better?
Yeah.
You fucking nobody. So anyway, Smitty, I just, the shit is getting so watered down, like I've been saying for a long time. I know a guy, but we don't want to address, it's getting more and more watered down every single year, and we're going to continue to add teams to the playoff, but yet make our conferences more and more meaningless, which we've been discussing. The conference championship doesn't mean shit. That's all a bullshit criteria. You got to win a conference title. You got to be in a conference championship. Bullshit. We saw that with Clemson SMU a couple years ago. We've seen it continue to happen. We've seen it last year with fucking, who was it? James Madison or whoever.
Well, how about Alabama, though? Alabama was the one team. They got blown off the field by Georgia in the SEC title game.
Right.
And they did not drop. And I'm thinking, wait, okay. All right.
So in summation, Steve, you're saying that the SEC needs to just stop crying and just deal with the current format and let's just keep it rolling.
And the other thing about the SEC is they don't play a lot of tough out-of-state, out-of-conference games.
Yeah.
They really don't. So
they're
they
playing
already
Colgate. They're playing like, right.
and Shane says, nope, Ohio State won a natty. They won a natty because there's 12 teams involved.
Yeah. And
They don't even get in if there's
lost would have killed them.
They don't even fucking get in on a normal year. So stop playing.
But that's where I push back, though. Like,
I know
at the end
you
of the
do.
day, the format is the format now. So Ohio State didn't just get blessed to end. They won 3 times with a 3 times. Yeah. So like, they beat who they
what
beat.
we are saying is, in 2024, when Michigan marched into the horseshoe and pulled that incredible upset,
I get it.
It had more meaning because you ruined someone's season.
Right. Yeah.
That's all we're saying as a fan. And here's the problem, just like with boxing. Fans don't matter. It's all about television executives.
Yeah, it doesn't matter at all. It's to me, it just continues to get more watered down. I don't know. We'll see. I'm curious. I'm very curious, Smitty, when we say there's 24 teams in this thing. And what a joke it's going to be from.
Well, that's going to be crazy. I'm with you.
From team 13 to 24.
Well,
yeah, that's crazy.
JB, if you would have had the old system of the Pac-10, Southwest, ACC, and right now the problem is if you go with the 2 super conference setup with 24 teams, you're just going to have rematches all over the place. That was a special thing about college football, Smitty. You knew this. When you played a rival, you got one shot at them. And you had to live with that result for 365 days. Now you could just, we lost to them in October, and we'll see them in January. Well, it's not the same.
Yeah, that's definitely fair. Definitely fair, man. Well, let's move on to the next topic here. Georgia running back Dante Dowdle, who transferred from Kentucky, was involved in an ATV accident and is being treated for serious injuries at an Atlanta hospital. Coach Kirby Smart confirmed on Tuesday. What's going on here? ATV accident.
JB, does Kirby now really need to be kind of questioned? I mean,
Can't none of his players drive. They can't do go-kart, ATVs. They can't do motherfucking. They can't play Mario Kart on the Nintendo 64.
Can't play pole position at the arcade. None of that.
Need for Speed on the Dreamcast. Any driving game or anything they can't.
In fact, you know what, Smitty? They can't even watch the Daytona or Indy 500. None of it.
They can't watch Miami Vice. There's too much speeding going on there. They can't do nothing with a car that's going fast. Fast and Furious. They can't watch
none of
the 10 movies.
Listen, we have a close friend that's on this show who has a son getting recruited heavily by a, say, individual school, and is questioning going to that school because of all this. So there are definite red flags out here. I'm just telling you, there's definitely red flags out here at the University of Georgia in Athens. I'm just going to tell you, something's going on there. I don't know what it is, but goddamn.
What you saying, Jason? You conspiracy?
I don't know, man. Like, we gave a lot of heat post coaching career of Urban Meyer. He had 27 criminals at Florida and one in Atlanta. Well, are we not going to give Kirby Smart the same heat? I mean, I know Aaron Hernandez. I get there's a different level of guy, but we still had a lot of shit going on in Florida, and we bashed Urban Meyer to this day, finger booty and all that other shit. I'm just telling you.
Finger booty.
Is Kirby going to get a little heat here, Smitty? Go.
He's getting heat. I mean, we're
not really getting heat, though. I don't know. I haven't seen no heat for Kirby Smart. Show me where the heat is. I want to know. I want to really show me. Show because we're a real show. I want to know a media member out there that's a big name that's really gone at and said, man, what's going on, Kirby Smart? Like, why are your guys? I have yet to see one guy ask this man, hey, man, why it seems like you guys have fucking 42 incidences behind the wheel? That's got to become an issue. What do you do, Kirby? What are you telling your team every day? Why is it only Georgia that continues to have guys that left the place come to you? Fucked up. Guys that left your place goes to another place. Fucked up. Guys that weren't even at your place who was committed to you. Fucked up. Guys that you home visited. Fucked up. Like, something's going on. There's a fucking direct correlation between Kirby Smart and everybody fucking up.
I have a question about Athens, Georgia, because that seems like a really good, fun college town. You get a college experience, but it's not for everybody.
Yeah.
Guys, is it that boring there that you got to turn everything into Fast and Furious on a daily basis?
I need some context on this ATV. Like, was he in Mexico and like on vacation? Or just doing ATVs like in the sand? Like,
Liddy,
I know how young people like to do that. Or was he
Liddy,
just fucking driving around?
Don't even ask. Don't even ask. Don't even ask. Here, I'll give you context.
Yeah,
Buddy's driving fucking 100 miles an hour in the dorms and goes right through the fucking apartment complex. What's the context to that? Give me. Let's ask that one. Let's ask that. Did his shoe get tied around the gas and then he couldn't hit the brake? Like, we keep making up all these fucking excuses as to why motherfuckers going 100 miles an hour in the goddamn parking lot of the college. Like, what? We're asking why a motherfucker got killed behind one of these guys' wheels. We're asking why a motherfucker continues to have DUI, speeding. Fuck. I told you guys fucking 5 years ago.
I know.
We're giving the key. We're giving the keys.
I know.
We're giving keys to Lamborghinis, and they haven't even driven a Prius yet. And you think they're gonna be able to fucking drive an ATV, Smitty? A fucking ATV, not just for the first novice fucking driver, by the way. That motherfucker can tip very easily. It's got fucking metal roll bars for a reason, for protection. This ain't a regular ass car, by the way. Some of these motherfuckers are big dollar ones, fucking fast as shit. Dangerous as fuck. They got shots off the ground. They're 12-inch lift. They fucking hit. Boom. This guy don't know how to handle that shit. That's like giving him a fucking keys to the yacht first day. Tell him to back the motherfucker in Newport. Come on, homie. It's the same shit.
I wonder if Georgia, I know they paid a little bit because he was from Kentucky, transfer portal. Does Georgia get their money back? Did they keep the receipt? What's the refund policy on a running back?
What are the legalities, Steve? Is there legalities about? Can I do a program? Can I pull a program and pull that and take the quarterback's keys?
No.
Give me the keys. Give me the keys, Joe. Joe. Give me the keys, Joe. Fuck. Like,
Why
can
can't
you
he go,
keep the
Smitty? Aren't
keys?
there team rules?
You
The
can't
team-
take that's my car.
That's because it's like the high school when we became gay in class, right? We took God away, we took the Bible, we took fucking the American flag, we took Pledge of Allegiance.
Smitty, I get it, but that reminds me of the old story where Bill Walton was the best player in college basketball by a good amount, and Bill John Wooden said first day of practice, all right, Bill, your hair's too long, and Bill Walton said, "What, are you kidding me, Coach? Under my rights as an American, you have no right to tell me to cut my hair. I'm not doing it." And John Wooden said, "Well, you're absolutely right. I cannot argue that. So you're going to stay on the team. But at the same time, I don't ever have to really play you either." Bill Walton got right on his Schwinn. He got his hair cut.
And here's my this is why I got to say.
That's wild.
You can say to Smitty's point, it's my car. You're not taking it. But I can literally say this is my program.
Program.
And Darnell, you aren't going to play inside my program.
Okay, cool. I'm out.
That's what exactly.
All right, that's the point.
And that's the point, Smitty. That's the point.
And you got to be okay with losing your 5-star then.
Here's the
issue.
issue.
You got to be okay with losing your quarterback for this season.
Now,
and you got to talk to your donors and explain to them why they just wasted $1.3 million on the guy because he won't give you his car keys. Come on, y'all know that. Y'all know the game better than this.
Let me ask you though. This is what are we in the business?
I don't
In
like
college,
your voice, JB.
What is the college mission statement for college? We used to say student athlete. What is the mission statement? Are we not mentoring men in this profession? Because here's what I wanted to ask. Is this just a cutthroat profession now where we can let a guy transfer just to pay him and take the money and hope that he hopefully he fucks up and gets kicked out of Georgia? That's what we're waiting on now. So we don't really care about the kid's future whatsoever. So the kid leaves Georgia because Kirby said you can't play in my program. He goes to Kentucky and knock on wood. I'm just talking about anybody out in the air, just any kid goes to Georgia, gets kicked out. You're not going to do that here. Goes to Kentucky and has a horrific accident and passes away. So are we cool with that, coaches? I'm talking directly to coaches who accept that kid instead of say, you know what, you're not doing that here either. So now to Smitty's point, where do you go? If the coaches stand on business like we used to protect the best interest of the young man, then we would deny him at every fucking school. And we would say, nah, dog, you're not playing here either. That's the problem. See, now we got motherfuckers taking these cats because they couldn't get them in the first place in the recruiting process. Now they waiting on their we're wishing on a kid's demise at one program to bring them to another one and still not fucking help the kid. It makes no sense to me. This is the wrong level to act professional. We're not professionals yet, whether you want to.
They are, but coach, technically.
You want to talk about the pay, Smitty, Steve, but we still got kids.
Professional.
We're still 17 to 21 years old for the biggest part of the demographic. I'm just telling you, 17, 21-year-olds, I would feel shitty as a man and as a leader to allow these kids to just continue to fail. Just continue to fail. I would feel certain type of way as a leader and a grown-up. That's all.
Because you'd be an enabler. Yeah, I just don't understand why a local traffic school does not do like an NIL package with Georgia. My God, that's an unbelievable marketing plus plenty of business opportunity. Guys, before I leave, yesterday watching the show, man, I felt like OJ when they said we find the defendant not guilty. Finally.
Are you referring to Shaun King apology?
Yes.
Shaun King publicly apologized to you. Why is that?
Because I did not shit, so you must have quit. And I kept trying to tell you guys, I was in the theater watching the fights with JC and Smitty. You were right next to me. I wasn't even in the vending restroom when that happened.
Smitty, can you concur?
I was watching the fight. Who was it? Emiliano Vargas was fighting on a top-ranked show in Mexico. And then there was an MMA fight, and we were watching it. The guys were playing poker. I walked in, and next thing you know, there's bloody gloves. And I was like, no, it just doesn't fit me. Finally, Shaun, by the way, here's the thing with Shaun. He's the one who started that blasphemous rumor. You ought to be ashamed.
So, in summation, are we saying now that it's all on Ruben?
I mean,
because remember, we had another buddy.
Well, you told the boat story.
Yeah, I know.
Days ago, I was like, God,
and you said the smell was identical.
Yeah,
that's great telling.
Why did it smell it? Shaun said it was a deathly smell, and on my boat, it was a deathly smell.
Yeah, I mean,
I
he must be eating a lot of lettuce. But the other thing is, Smitty, JB told me a story last year. They're at a supermarket, and he said, crop dusted on
I forgot about that. Nader Brothers, Ruben blew up the whole fucking store.
Grocery store?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
So Ruben, I took the rap for you for 9 months. Do you know what that did to my personal life, my psychology, all of my but I'm good. Shaun, all is forgiven. I don't know with you and Whitlock, you guys are bad, but I am glad I'm an innocent man. I kept trying to tell people.
No, like when you sick and you take a shit, it's a different type of smell. And Ruben
sick or dying.
Ruben's baseline is just sick. He's just always sick a little bit. So it's like, man,
poor Ruben. But still,
shout out to you, Steve.
I'm glad the record has been cleared. That's all I am saying.
Steve, so in summation, Errol Spence loses Saturday, right?
In my opinion, yes.
So all you guys
by decision or by knockout?
I would say late knockout, 9-10.
Like TKO refs, like stoppage or like literal knockout? Okay.
Here's the thing about Errol. He's a southpaw, but he's not an elusive southpaw. He's not Pernell Whitaker. And one thing about Zoo's style, he's a little upright, but he throws straight punches down the middle. I've never sensed Spence did a great job slipping or evading punches. So, and look, Tim Zoo got chopped up by Fundura, but Fundura's 6'6", totally different style, totally different stature. So I'll go with the Zoolander. KO between 9 and 10.
Damn. All right, we're gonna see, man. We're gonna figure out, man. The big fish is back. We're gonna be watching. So, Steve, we appreciate you,
all right,
man.
fellas. Talk to you next week.
All right, Steve. Fucking Ruben. God damn it.
Ruben, somebody said, Ruben, you're an animal.
I defended him for so long.
But I also thought it was Buddy who left the poker game early.
Sitting right here.
Yeah, he left out of
nowhere.
My
boy Dave Bone said he fucking put down that big ass box of pizza like in 30 fucking seconds.
Ooh.
And then he was like, he played one hand, put his buy-in in.
Yeah.
And fuck, I gotta go. Like, am I in? We're like,
and y'all were all confused, like,
yeah, we thought he was bullshitting.
Like, Smitty, you want to play? I said, nope.
Yeah, because we thought he was bullshitting.
That was crazy, homie.
But he wasn't bullshitting.
Did Buddy take a phone call or no?
No.
Damn, so that's even more telling. Hold on now. Because listen, if he took a phone call,
Ruben still has an alibi a little bit because there's other people.
Because if bro took a phone call, I'm like, oh, probably an emergency. But to just be to eat pizza, play your hand, and just leave. That's diarrhea.
Let me ask you something though.
Screams diarrhea.
Can you concur though that you were with Steve Kim in the theater? Go.
I can concur it. My only issue is I don't know the timing of like when y'all officially smelt the shit. I was like,
it wasn't y'all. It was Sean King. Wasn't y'all?
See, I don't. The timing is what my Steve was in there for sure, but I don't know if when the shit was dealt, when it was smelt, it was dealt. I don't know because I came in there later and y'all was like having an argument, so I wasn't even privy. I was in the other room doing my thug thizzle. So I'm like, damn, homie. That bathroom be dirty as fuck when you have your paloozas. What you laughing at right now? What you laughing at?
I gotta send this to Bailey because I want to make sure we have it in because I'm getting hit up by it, and I've actually talked to him himself. There's a little beef going. Bailey, I just texted you. Do you have that topic at all? If you don't, we need to add it because there's a little conversation going on between. Make me a sandwich and a NFL legend going back and forth a little bit. But I think we should see Smitty. Bailey gets it in. We'll come back after this with a commercial break. And we got a little bit of make me a sandwich discussion with a former NFL legend. We're going to talk about that right after this. Hey, well, fuck it. I'll go home tonight. I'll drink my yak and smoke my stick, and I'll get it back cracking.
Oklahoma's John Mateer says his hand injury last season was like throwing a baseball without two fingers. You guys play QB. I want you to check out this video and give me your thoughts. Go. No video? It's a weird-ass laugh, like a cartoon.
That's what you get.
Hey, don't do that laugh no more. That's a weird
We got
laugh.
breaking news, Smitty. Angela Simmons reveals she waited until 28 to lose her virginity.
It's not fucking breaking news. She said that. That's old, homie. You just saying shit, homie. Give me your thoughts on John Mateer, man. He says, I have no regrets in the challenge I put myself through. Obviously, it didn't work out. Like, we all watched it. I'm not saying that, but it's just the result. I learned a lot, and you learn you can adapt. And then in the offseason, go back. Mateer rebuilt his throwing motion this offseason after the thumb injury affected his mechanics. And this is what it looks now. You just saw the video. So do you guys think John Mateer will bounce back and have the type of year that that it was expected, or is he just a mid QB? Go ahead, Shaun. Can you go in first, respectfully?
I played 95% of my senior year with a broke wrist.
Yep.
So no excuses, no explanations, right? He should have regrets. Oklahoma had a team good enough to make a run in the playoffs, and they couldn't because of him. So we don't want to hear no excuses, big dog.
Yeah. Jason, you agree? Tell me the shush.
Don't like that. Don't
Oh
like
no!
that.
And if you see the extended clip, like he's throwing, falling away, like he's doing all of that little.
I don't like he drops the ball right here, Shaun. That way he has to turn the ball this way to get it to go where he wants. So obviously the ball should already be this way. He has the ball here, has to turn the ball, and then he drops his elbow really low. He's not that big of a guy. He's not like he's 6'6".
I think he'll really struggle to like change levels with throws, and like when you throw it like that, it looks good when you're throwing straight ahead to a target.
Yeah.
Once you got to start hitting moving targets, and it's a
Smitty,
lot more difficult to locate
I'm Will
the ball.
Levis in this guy. I'm Will Levis in this kid right now. He doesn't even have clearly nowhere near the same arm strength as Will Levis, and you see what Will's doing, but very similar in delivery, very similar stature, very similar. I guess you want to call them assets or deficiencies. I don't see an NFL guy here. Go ahead.
Where did Mateer come from? Washington State?
No, he was at.
No, I think it was Washington State. Yep.
No, I know, but a buddy brought him to what do you call it? Where's Bailey? What's the school a buddy came from?
I mean, he's in Oklahoma now, but
yeah,
I think he came from Washington State.
John was at Washington State with Ben Arbuckle, goes to Oklahoma with Ben Arbuckle, the OC.
The OC, yeah. And then Buddy that took the Oklahoma State gig from, what is it, North Texas? Or where did he come from?
North Texas. He
Okay,
brought that kid with him.
He brought that kid with him too, yeah. So that motherfucker's the kind of the quietest kept quarterback whisperer as of late. Just think about the guys he's developed. Cam Ward, at Incarnate Word, fucking the other kid, the guy that had no scholarship offers last year that threw for whatever, fucking 5,000 yards. And now he's at Oklahoma State. Watch Oklahoma State put up big numbers this year.
The one thing I will say about Mateer, he got some Baker Mayfield to him. Like, I will give him credit. Before the injury, he was balling.
Yeah, you were high on him before. And I remember when after that you were low. You were this motherfucker shitty. Cause I think you had some money on him. I think, if I'm not mistaken. So you were pretty good.
Nah, Smitty. Here it is. A great quarterback is incapable of consistently playing terrible.
Okay, regardless,
if that makes sense. A great quarterback can have a bad game, but if you're a really good player, you're not gonna have a stretch of 5 in a row where you just are god awful. Like they literally cannot function because you're the quarterback. That was Oklahoma down the stretch.
You guys talked about his form being off. How important, and it's going to sound probably stupid, but I'm really trying to understand and learn, but how important is it just having the perfect, flawless form? Because every QB is going to have a little something, a little different, depending on height, just how you do, what's comfortable to them. We've seen guys like a Phillip Rivers who has a kind of a wonky form, but still ended up being great. So I guess how important is the mechanics of the form being as perfect as you guys are alluding to?
I don't love because he's not a tall guy. I think he carries the ball a little too low.
Yeah.
Like I think he's really gonna struggle if you put a pocket in front of him, and with that release, he's got to throw the ball horizontally. Like I just think he's gonna struggle to consistently be accurate.
Smitty, Phillip Rivers is fucking 6'6".
That's the example I was using, but I'm just saying every quarterback has their own different forms.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm just saying Drew Bledsoe 6'6", 6'5". Right. So
Yes, sir. Third hour, we back. Thank y'all for staying locked in. We got over 3,500 total people in here right now on the Thursday, man. Not a big topic day. We know this weird time of the year where, NBA is gone, NFL is gone, World Cup is gone, but y'all still rocking with us, man, and we still having a great show. Shout out to the production team. Shout out to y'all, man, for making this happen. One final hour 11. JB already teased some topic before the break. I'm not privy to it at all. Not exactly sure what he's talking about. But we're gonna keep this thing rolling though, man, and we'll see if we have enough time to get to that point or not. But we got some topics right here too, man. But let's get to it. Seth Joyner, I guess, apparently called out Mina Kimes after she says this about how Makai Lemon will fit in this upcoming season for the Eagles. Check this out.
All right. Well, Makai Lemon's just going to slot into the A.J. Brown spot and take all of his reps this season. Is it that simple?
Buddy gone.
No, I think Devontae Smith takes more of the A.J. Brown usage in terms of becoming more of a threat on the perimeter. But Makai Lemon to me is really important because he fills a lot of the gaps that were pretty noticeable last year in the Eagles offense and have been for a while, specifically quick completions against zone coverage and yards after the catch. Last season, on throws under 10 yards, the Eagles averaged 3.3 yards after the catch per reception. That was 31st of 32 teams. And to me, that's where Lemon comes in, first of all, making himself a very quarterback-friendly target very quickly, and then almost turning into a running back with the football in his hands because of his strength and vision. And I know that doesn't sound super sexy to, fantasy managers or people who think about A.J. Brown, but it is so important, right? You know this, to keeping that offense running on time and making it more efficient. So I see him filling a pivotal role for Philadelphia.
What's up with the yawning, homie? What that mean? What's up with the yawning and stuff, homie? But before we go into that, man, we got some tweets from Seth Joyner. He responded. He said, gaps. First, the O-line was decimated by injury, and then the OC was in way over his head. AJ was primarily an X wide receiver and probably the top 50-50 ball wide out in the NFL. Lemon is a pure slot receiver. Doesn't mean he couldn't play X or Z, just not likely. His success will depend on how Mannion uses him. Everyone suspects that Lemon will unlock the middle of the field versus zone, and option and crossing route versus man coverage. Something the Eagles have shied away from, but Lemon will in no way replace AJ's production. Totally different wide receiver that'll be asked to produce in a totally different way. Jason Brown, give us your overall thoughts on the video we watched as well as Seth Joyner. Mina did respond to Seth saying, Seth, I'm confused on what you're disagreeing with me here. My take was that he doesn't replicate AJ at all and will help with MOF and Yak. which has been missing in the Eagles offense for a litany of reasons.
Breakdown MOF, go.
Hey Siri, what's MOF in football terms?
I mean, it's fucking unbelievable. You gotta fucking really do it. You have to do it. You really have to do it, but yeah, you defender. You have to fucking Google MOF, huh?
What is it though, for real?
I have no fucking idea.
Is it movement?
I would assume it's middle of the field. I don't know.
Oh, okay. That's got to be that then. You're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
It's middle of the field. Yak.
Middle of the field / yak.
I know. So they're saying middle of the field and then yak after the catch. And
after the catch.
Is what, yeah, I'm trying to pick up what the fuck this nobody's putting down. So Seth, who played at the highest level, basically saying there's no way that this guy is going to open up the middle of the field after you lost A.J. Brown. In summation, that's what Seth's saying. A rookie, let's just break down the brass tacks here. A rookie we know nothing about other than what he did in college, and Mina is expecting this guy to come in a new system again for, once again, Jalen Hurts, who already has been debated upon the NFL quarterback top 10. Is he outside? Is he not a thrower of the football? Smitty and I have debated this for how long? He's a guy that's gone through 5 OCs, and we continue to see a little bit of a digression in his mechanics, his completion percentage, his ability to get A.J. Brown the ball on a consistent basis. A little less a rookie. So all of a sudden, this rookie is going to come in and make Jalen Hurts a top-tier QB at throwing the football. Is that what Mina is saying here? Because that's what she is saying. That a wideout, a rookie wideout at that, without A.J. Brown, who all eyes are on, is going to come in and ball out. When I already talked about Devontae Smith not being a number one. Just because body stature, just because of what he is. See, Devontae now is also another inside guy, because is he going to demand the double team? Do they have an outside guy? Well,
they're going to probably try to convert Devontae to be that. I hear what you're saying. I'm just saying.
I think Lemon plays more outside than anyone's discussed. Because he's a bigger body. You cannot put Devontae Smith out on the edge and then you double team the guy.
Dontavion Wicks is there too.
Yeah, like you cannot, Smitty, double team. You cannot lose Devontae Smith in the progression of offense, in the scheme of things, and waste your guy that is a mismatch nightmare inside because he's a smaller body guy, faster guy. Why would I waste him on the outside where I can have a safety over the top in a corner and banjo him?
Why am I going to tell you this, though? Nick Sirianni is comparing Dontavion Wicks to Keenan Allen. He said, and I quote, the way they are off the line of scrimmage, the way they are at the top of the route, the way they are with the ball in their hands, it just really reminds me of Keenan Allen in that aspect. So I think they're counting on him being an outside guy.
And let me be clear what Seth said, because somebody in the chat don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Okay.
Seth just said Devontae's an X. Do you guys know what an X is in the NFL? Does anyone have a fucking clue?
JB.
An X is the guy on the backside of the fucking formation, or the strength of the formation, away from my number one wideout. So the X can be reduced down inside. He could be a tight squeeze formation guy because he's a crosser. He can get across the formation because I have a guy called A.J. Brown on the other side. And that is what an X receiver is in a system when you had A.J. Brown. That's what Seth was referring to. Now, without A.J. Brown, not saying that he can't play X or Z, just not likely is what he said. Does not make sense to me that we're going to keep Devontae Smith by himself on the outside when I don't have a true one on the other side, Smitty. Wicks is not a guy that's putting the fear of God into fucking Singletary or fucking Surtain or fucking Sauce Gardner or fucking any other big-time corner in the NFL. It's just real simple. I'm not going to put my guy that's away from a number one that I do not have anymore on the backside of the formation as a dead read. The X in football, Smitty, just be honest, you know this, is kind of the guy that's either A, a bigger, longer guy, or B, a smaller guy but it's fast. I'll put Tyreek Hill at the X position all day long if I want to fucking, stretch the field and take the safety with me and get it out of there because I'm in man and I want to run the football that way. So guess what I do? I put Tyreek Hill over there as a mismatch and I run that motherfucker off and I RPO the corner. Corner sinks on the fucking swing. I'm going to throw the 9 route in the hole to a guy like Tyreek Hill at X. If I don't want to make him number one in the progression, then I just waste him and I put him over there because I have A.J. Brown, because I have fucking Mekhi Lemons now, because I have another big-time wideout. I put Goddard outside, Smitty away from Devontae. If I have Saquon Barkley and I motion him out, Smitty, there's a lot of things we could do with the X receiver if that was the case. But he's not a true X receiver, homie, unless I have a 1, Smitty. The Eagles, to my knowledge, don't have a 1. Like, they truly don't have a real number 1. If we're looking across the NFL right now, seriously, Chase,
Jefferson, Puka,
Njigba. Do they really have a 1?
I think they're counting on Devontae to be that guy. We got to see it. Like, I get it. Like, I know what you're saying. You don't see it, but again, he's never had the opportunity to even see if he could be the one. I know we're just assuming because he's a smaller guy that he can't do it. But Devontae's really fucking good. I do want to say that. I just think he's kind of taking the back seat because, yeah, you got AJ's over there who's a freak. So we'll see. I mean, we're going to find out this year if he can be that one. He is really good. I always looked at him as like, that 1B guy. He definitely wasn't better than AJ. Of course we know that. But at the same time, it's like hell of a route runner, good hands, feet. I mean, you don't win Heisman at the collegiate level at the receiver position for no reason. Like, that motherfucker's good. He's good now. So we'll see. This is going to be an interesting year seeing how the Eagles, offense come together. New OC again. You lost your number 1, moving pieces. You're counting a lot on the rookie. Like, it's just a lot of moving pieces where I think, we're going to be kind of playing a little bit of a wait and see game. So,
yeah, I just don't see him carrying the load as my number 1 when he's too easy to double. Because I have a quarterback, Smitty, which is in the big picture of things that people don't want to really break down the schematics of it. Jalen Hurts struggles at the top of his drop, making reads on time and decisions of getting the ball out.
Right.
His strength is RPO, throwing the fucking slant off of a fucking collapsing linebacker on the run game fit for Saquon, or to handle and rob the stick route with Goddard to cloud Jalen Hurts' judgment after a ride fake. They depend on getting guys to collapse through the box so Jalen can see it more clearly. He's not a guy like Joe Burrow who's going to sit in the pocket and sit there and dissect, oh, shit, 1's dead. Let me get to 2. No, 1's dead, which was AJ at the time. Devontae got a lot of shots over the top if you watch the Eagles offense, which I've done a lot of. Or guess what Jalen does? He gets right out. If Goddard's dead, he finds fucking Saquon. Just look at the fucking film. Saquon's his safety blanket at all times if Goddard gets robbed by a nickel safety or a backer that just Sam Eagle toughs the guy, which is a tight end being mugged right at the line of scrimmage by a linebacker, which clouds Jalen Hurts again. So he goes right to his safety blanket. Let me find Saquon. Now, without AJ, reading a book on the sideline and piss and all that, I think Jalen will have a better season because he will not have the distractions of having to force feed AJ Brown. So that's a huge thing for quarterbacks that if you don't want to really break this down, quarterbacks like to be more free as the commander-in-chief of the offense. When I got to be second guess every fucking time I come off the field because I have a prima donna wideout mad at me, I'm never going to play right. I'm just telling you.
So you as a quarterback, you saying all quarterbacks prefer to not have number 1 receivers?
No, not at all. You know what I didn't say that. What I'm saying is if my number 1 guy is gonna always question me and be sucking his teeth and moping and shit, in the back of my mind, subconsciously, I got to force feed AJ Brown. I got to try to force feed him. Defenses know this, Smitty, especially after week 5 of the season when there's a book out. Oh, I know Jalen Hurts is now trying to force feed AJ Brown. So now we're doubling him. Now we're throwing different cloud coverages at him. Now we're clouding him up. So then he comes to Devontae or Goddard or Saquon. Now without AJ, if Devontae is my guy and I'm double teaming him, you're back to square one with Jalen Hurts struggling to throw the ball in the teeth of the coverage. That's the bottom line. And that's on a bigger take. A lot of folks may not understand what I'm saying, and it's okay. But at the end of the day, if Devontae is a 1, to me, he's just not a 1 on any NFL franchise. He's just not that guy because of pure stature. Like, this isn't college. In college is different. I got an uber amount of talented guys on offense around me. O-line, running back, quarterback, other wideouts, tight ends, in a case like Alabama. Devontae's never been solo dolo the guy. He's had guys around him. And listen, all great players need guys around them. Let's not fucking be stupid. What I'm saying is, though, he's never been the guy that we depend on at 5'11", 6 foot, 165 pounds soaking wet that I'm fearing. He's not Tyreek Hill, bro. He's not a muscle-bound, small, shifty guy that I can play anywhere on the football field. I can motion Tyreek Hill. I can put Tyreek at X. I can put him at Z. I can put him at fucking W. Can't do that with Devontae Smith. Sorry. He's a mismatch guy I have to design the plays around that I know for sure, Smitty, he gets a safety on him. He gets an off safety on him where I know I can run a 10, 12-yard out route. And all I have out there is the safety in a corner, and I'm clearing the corner out, and I got the safety to read, and Devontae gets up there, gives him a nod, runs out route, boom, throw it. So I'm just telling you, I don't see it, but I do think he'll have a clearer head, and I do expect him to be a little bit different and better. But we will find out. I agree with Freddie Mac. We will find out this year how Devontae Smith really truly is, as all eyes are going to be on him and of course Jalen Hurts.
He might shock us, man. We'll see. But yeah, back to the rundown here, man. From one wide out to another, who you just actually mentioned, Tyreek Hill. He provided an update on his recovery from his left leg injury in a video, saying, so it's been about 10 months after doing 2 surgeries, and I have no power in my left leg. So I'm trying to regain all the power back in my left leg, but it's one day at a time, end quote. We discussed this, was it a week or 2 ago? I don't know how I got brought up. We're just going to give
Who said this on our show? Go?
Didn't I say it? Didn't we say it?
Who came on our show and said this? Go?
Doc.
And everybody was talking shit, boy.
Doc said it. I knew I wasn't tripping. Dr. Jesse Morris.
Your show don't ever have nothing that's really valid. Your show don't ever have. Your show's cap. Your show is bad.
All you gotta do is bullshit the whole 3 hours. Ain't no substance. He said it on me. Find that clip and post it damn near. Damn near perfect timing damn near.
So in summation.
Damn near might go viral.
In summation, was Dr. Jesse Morris right? Go?
Yeah. It's a wrap, unfortunately.
So Tyreek Hill's cooked? Tyreek Hill's cooked?
Yeah, he's done.
He said that motherfucker said it, homie. He broke down the real injury. Cats were on this show talking about, he don't have this injury. He's not that big of a deal. He's broke it down, the kneecap and what's behind it. And for a guy like Tyreek Hill who needs that gyration because he's a fucking twitchy guy and has to get off release, go, stop on a dime, double move. Everything Tyreek Hill does needs that fucking knee, by the way. He's the most double move wide out in football. I don't know about the stats and the fucking mean kind bullshit, MOF bullshit. All I know is this. If you watch football, he depends on the double move because of the fact I just mentioned Devontae Smith. He demands a double team. The safety has to get over the top on Tyreek Hill because of his fucking dangerous speed. So what does he have to do, Smitty? He has to get safeties to fucking stick their feet so he can double move, boom, stop, go. That's all he does in his offense. That's what he does. He's needed to do because of the cheating defense to get over the top on him. He's so fucking quick and fast. He's not only fast straight line, he's quicker than he is fast, and he's already as fast as fucking anybody. So for that, you know what the knee does, Smitty, when you feel like I can't really push. For any of you out there that want to do a little simulation on what Tyreek's going through, take a 20-pound dumbbell and do a lunge up and down a stair. Get on a stair, walk up a stair with a 20-pound weight, and put your pressure on that stair with that knee, or come down the other way. And when you feel that knee, like, oh, shit. That is what Tyreek Hill is feeling right now on a daily basis. There's just no way he can fucking play in the NFL and do what he does. And if Tyreek Hill is just a simple receiver that we put out there to fucking throw now routes to and just to have him on the field, he's not Tyreek Hill. He does nothing for my offense. He does nothing. He doesn't benefit me whatsoever. And I think NFL franchises know this, hence why he's not on a roster.
Yeah. It's kind of sad. I mean, this dude was, his prime was, amazing. So explosive, could jump out the gym, strong, which is one of the most dangerous players, literally a game changer at any moment, could make the big play. And I don't see that version of him coming back. You know what I'm saying? Now, do I think he's going to get to a point where his confidence, his level, and his strength is just good enough to where, he feels confident enough to at least try and get on a roster at some point? I'm sure a team at some point, by middle of the season, I don't know, was going to just scoop him up, put him on the practice squad a little bit, move him up to see how it works. Of course, it's Tyreek Hill. He deserves at least that opportunity. But to your point, I don't see him being the Tyreek that you and I knew, that we watched. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean when I say it's over. Like, do I think he played his last snap? No, not necessarily, but I don't see him being the same way.
And the crazy part is, he's got like fucking crazy baby mama fucking.
Are you saying that?
He's got crazy child support payments every month. And I know people were joking around some tweets and shit, but he got a lot of money going out for a lot of kids, homie. It's going to be tough to just end your career cold turkey. What's he going to
do? And you know this more than me, don't the child support payment that you make depend on how much you bringing in?
Well,
he ain't bringing shit.
Well, he is. He's still getting money. He's still getting paid. He's still got a big, huge check. They're going to look at his overall net worth. They go by net worth now. So they're going to go by his net worth. They're going to go by his net worth right now. So he's going to have to do some things financially via taxes to figure that out. But here's another story that we'll have a guy in jail here soon, like Le'Veon fucking Bell, for not paying child support. It's a cold business, bro.
Cold business, cold world, man. What can you do? Them knee injuries ain't no joke on me. We'll see what happens though with Tyreek Hill. Wishing you all the best. But moving on, man, to the Heisman Trophy winner, Fernando Mendoza.
Pull out
has signed his Raiders contract over a signing bonus dispute.
Yeah,
Mendoza's representatives want the signing bonus paid in a lump sum, while Las Vegas typically pays bonuses in installments. Other rookie QBs haven't all signed yet, but Carson Beck did sign yesterday, Jason, with the Cardinals. So just to add a little bit of context there, Mendoza's not the only motherfucker who ain't signed. So before you go in and you diva, this is part of the business. He's just leaning in on his representatives and trusting his team as he should as a rookie. So any quick thoughts here, Jason?
Who's buddy last year? Who's buddy last year with the Bengals? Who's buddy that held out? Go.
Shamar Stewart.
Is this a ploy because we're assuming he's not going to be the starter? And he has time because Kirk Cousins is going to be the guy, and so they're not. because he's the number one pick, I assume this is going to get done, right?
I think so.
I think he's not the guy, so I think Kirk Cousins is going to be the starter, which I think is the best thing anyway for the kid.
And
I that's what I think it is. I don't think it's anything more or less. Personally, I think it's a kind of a dead story. They're not. We already talked about Shamar Stewart last year. We went in on that. Like this isn't even to me. That's not going to be because they needed him to play,
right?
And that hurt their fucking D line. That hurt their fucking, in my opinion, when we were dealing with that. This guy is not expected to come right in and be the day one starter on a team without any real weapons besides Brock fucking Bowers and Austin Genty. So like Ashton Genty. So that's all I'm saying. I don't think this is a story.
Well, it's only a story because he's number one overall pick and it's Fernando Mendoza, and it's just that time of the year. You know what I mean? That's why it's a story. But yeah, I think it'll get taken care of. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he's not the only quarterback who hasn't signed yet. These things happen sometimes. You know, they're just trying to figure out all the nuance between it. But regardless, he's gonna get paid. It's not gonna lead to anything. It's not like he's not gonna be a part of the Raiders this year. You know what I'm saying? Like what's gonna happen? He gonna just say, "Fuck it, I'm not on the team no more." Like, nah, they'll figure out something that makes sense for both parties, and then they'll move on. So, I am excited to eventually see him. And Kirk Cousins will be starting to start off the season, but I do think depending on how things go, will determine how long he holds that position. You know, I don't think it's just a done deal, no brainer that he's gonna have it the whole entire year necessarily. But if the best version of Kirk shows up, which we saw some flashes of that, I could see Kirk just having a position all year long, and like maybe Mendoza getting in maybe real late game just to kind of get a few reps in if the game's kind of out of hand. But I agree with you. I think this is the best scenario for him because again, even though I believe he's good, and I think for me it's more of the intangible side that makes me a believer in him. I do understand that he does have limitations, and I do understand putting him out there on a team that's not really ready yet. And the Raiders, as we know, they're still missing quite a few pieces to really make them legit. You don't want to put a young guy out there, a rookie out there, and put it all on him when he's still trying to figure it out, and then you blow up his confidence, right? So if he was an Andrew Luck no-brainer type talent, I would be thinking differently, but he's not that. So I think having him sit back a little bit, evaluate, watch, learn would be the best thing for him. So I'm excited for it.
Yeah, let me move that. I don't know. I like Kirk Cousins as a veteran on a team that needs like a veteran leader. You know what I mean? That's where I'm at. But real quick, while we got football on the mind before we move to some other things, Joe Mixon apparently is rumored to be kind of leaning towards being done playing.
Oh, really?
To me, it's a big hit because he was a big piece. Again, to the Texans, we don't know. Dr. Jesse Morris again on this show said before anybody that this is bigger than everyone alluded to. Again, Jesse Morris said that on this show last year. We still haven't heard the truth, Smitty. We still don't know what happened, but he was definitely right about this and a freak medical condition. But nobody's talking about it. We've heard things from getting shot or shooting himself, or we've heard all these different things. Nobody knows, though. They haven't. Mum's the word in Houston on this. If that's true, that's a big loss for CJ and the Texans. Yeah.
Huge loss, man.
It was a huge loss to Burrow, Smitty. If we go back, Joe Burrow lost him, and it was a huge loss to Joe Burrow.
Hell yeah. Joe Mixon's a bad boy when he's healthy. And like you said, all last season we were just asking questions like, what's up with him? Like, it's like nothing, no information or no relevant information was really coming out of the camp. And I mean, shout out to them, I guess, for keeping everything tight and keeping it in-house. But it's still just, it warrants the questioning from us. Like, damn, what's really going on? Because this guy is one of the best backs in the league when he's healthy. He goes from that to now potentially like career is done. That's kind of crazy, man. So, yeah, I wish him the best. But, yeah, if he does decide to hang it up, I think, I'm not saying he owes it to us. I don't know if that's the right phrase to say. But, I think you being as prominent of a player as you are, media members should be privy to what the fuck is going on. You know what I mean? So, that's crazy. Huge. That will be a huge hit for sure. And I know CJ's trying to go out here and really ball out this year. He has a lot to prove. Kind of shut up all the naysayers after that down year last year. And he's on the team, too, as we saw, that could win a Super Bowl this year. I mean, they got the defense to do it, put it like that. So, and you're in a division that's, okay, but not amazing in the AFC South or whatever. And if CJ plays well, then you would put the Texans right there in the mix as being like a contender. So losing your running back is not going to help in route to that goal. So
yeah, no doubt.
But switching gears to some WNBA, my homegirl Sophie Cunningham was getting grilled by WNBA reporters for saying men don't belong in women's sports. Cunningham responded saying, I said what I said, and I think it's kind of common sense. Go ahead and watch the video.
In that story with ESPN, you talked about wanting to protect young girls who shouldn't have to go against biological men. Just can you expand your viewpoint on that?
I mean, I think I said what I said. I think it's kind of common sense. And I think I'll always believe in that. I think it's really important to protect children, and that's little girls who are also involved in that category. And so I stand on what I said, and I always believe that.
Yeah. Do you see your advocacy on that, like, taking any form going forward?
I don't know. I'm not a very political person, but I do have beliefs. I have morals, and I'll always stand on those and be true to who I am. And I think people are going to take it how they want to take it, but I've never even really said anything about that. And so when it comes just to protecting young girls in sport and women in sport, I feel very strongly about that. I think that's why you have Title IX. That's why you have some of the greats in women's sports. If Title IX and women's sports weren't protected, then you wouldn't hear about any type of women in sport. And so I think in the future, it's just really important to protect.
Yeah, I'll fuck Shadowbird. Here's the thing, Smitty. I'm going to dive into this. What happened? Let me dive into this.
You got a serious problem right now.
What?
I don't know if you go through a midlife crisis or what, homie. She said all that, right? Whole take, great take, by the way. I agree 100% on what she's saying. I think it's common sense. And then you go out and immediately your first thought
what
was that you would fuck the shit out of her. Like, that's your first thought. Like, that just right there defines who JB is and how you use women. Like, you view them as like a piece of meat, and you only think they're good for sexual endeavors, making you a sandwich, basically cooking, fixing you food, and cleaning your home. Outside of that, you don't think they have like a place in this society. You don't like to talk to them. You don't like to really hang with them, really. You rather hang with your guys over the women. You don't think they can do any, like, most jobs you don't really think they're qualified for other than makeup and Macy's. For some reason, that's always your go-to. Macy's specifically and makeup. That's your immediate go-to. So it's just very telling that was your initial thought. But go.
Well, don't sexualize her. Anyway, real quick, Smitty, I want to bring something up to the table. This was actually aired on ESPN. And you know what? Are you picking up what I'm putting down here?
I see what you're trying to do, yeah.
It's not trying. It's literally the first time that ESPN has actually aired something that was really pro-woman, not pro-trans, LGBT, fucking some weirdo demonic fucking agenda. They actually pushed the right thing here, and it tells me they have new leadership. After getting rid of all the bullshit, not all, because I told you I liked a couple of those guys. They got rid of a lot of people, I guess, that management said this is not going to work for our new mindset going forward. After the drop and dip in viewership, we're going to have to change our mindset. See what's happened, Smitty, real quick. I hope you disagree. Let me break this down in a real deep way. COVID hit. We lose the great Kobe Bean Bryant. We have we're up in, it's a crazy time. We're fucking at home. We're stuck. They're forced to take a fucking shot. We're doing this. Pat McAfee rise, certain shows, and people got going because everyone's at home. Marriages, divorce rates are at an all-time high. Lack of reproduction for babies. Low T hits boys at all-time high during this time. All these things. And then we have a fucking made-up human motherfucking weirdo fucking demonic pushing Bud Light in Maldani or whatever her fucking name, Maldi. What the fuck was that weirdo fuck's name that's just gone all of a sudden? Remember the fucking Bud Light and how Bud Light goes tanks because they pushed that shit down our throat? And then they said, fuck it, let's do it at Target too. And they went to Target, homie, and they put the fucking 2 boys and a fucking kid adopting a fucking weirdo fuck on their fucking front of their store. And what happened to Target? And then they have to fucking, oh shit, get it back. And they're trying to reel it back in. Mulvaney, there you go, Monica. They're reeling it back in. Now, Smitty, comes 6 years later, ESPN said, fuck, we're tanking like Bud Light. We don't want to be the next Target. We don't want to be the next Disney. So guess what? Under the Disney umbrella, they got new leadership that said, we're going to make a little bit of a right turn here. And you know what I mean? And they go right a little bit now. And now they show this when they haven't shown anything like this in 6 years. They've been so anti-American, it's fucking ridiculous. They've been anti-women, even though they push women in football. Again, the feminist movement shit is dead and it's over, and ESPN finally has realized it. That's what I'm seeing from this. Go.
That's a lot.
You're cooked. And I kept it respectful, and I actually did a decent job. That was like real reporting right there. You got to give me credit.
You did a pretty good job. You broke it all the way down and brought it all the way back here. You did a pretty good job.
Thank you.
Yeah, I didn't think it that deep.
Go ahead and fight it and get back.
No, I'm not fighting. I mean, there's not a topic that we're fighting against. I mean, I agree with Sophie Cunningham's stance. Like, she's not being disrespectful at all. She's just saying, like, I just think
that was a whole lot.
Huh?
So, in summation, that was a whole lot, is what you came up with that?
Yeah, I mean, you're basically saying that you think ESPN is now.
I'm thinking that I went to Bud Light, I went to Target. I did a lot of shit. I real shit though. I fucking put a ball together though.
You talked about Bing, RIP to Bing.
Yeah, think about it.
You talked about Super Bowl that year. The Niners lost against the fucking Chiefs. Jimmy G.
I hit like a lot of shit.
Talking about a lot of stuff happened in that 2 minute rant. So instead of me responding to all that, I'm just gonna keep it gangster, keep it simple. And like I said, I mean, Sophie Cunningham is somebody who doesn't hold her tongue. She speaks her mind on whatever topics. She speaks her mind on the court, talks shit. She's kind of like the enforcer for the Fever, which we love her as Indiana Fever fans.
Oh, she plays with her?
She protects Caitlin Clark. Yeah, she's the enforcer. She goes out there. She's 3-and-D. Go out there, you know what I mean? Defense, play hard, sets tough screens. Girls all the time get frustrated with her. She talks shit. She got the famous finger point right now going on right now. And yeah, she's a large part of why my Fever is hooping right now. So shout out to her for speaking her mind. She has an opinion. We live in America. You can have an opinion, and I agree with this opinion, and that's where it is.
So as the black delegation who doesn't like when I put the white finger in your face, would you let this white finger in your face go?
No, I wouldn't. I don't like fingers in my face. I don't like fingers in my face. I told my girl that when we first started dating, I said, like, one of my pet peeves, I don't like people's fingers in my face. That's a real thing for me. Like, if a woman do it, I'm gonna just softly grab the hand and move it. If a man do it like you, I just probably slap the shit out of him. And I don't want to. It's like an instinct. Like, I see a white finger, I just slap it. Like, it's an instinct. Like, I just slap it.
It's just a white finger, or
I don't like any finger, but the white finger is more triggering. So,
but the white fist is racist. Go.
That's racist.
But your fist is not. Go.
Because we know this is black power. This is
white power. Well, that's bad. I'm not white, but I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. No, but you know what I'm saying. It's racist. You can't be pro-black. You can't have pro-black fists and to say it's not racist. But when I put my fist in like this on a viral video,
his motherfucker said it's white power.
You said it's racist. You said that was racist though in a viral video, huh?
You know what it said? It's white power. Duh.
Yeah, white power. I mean, there's no different. There's no difference, dummies. No, there's not. No different. I think you realize it, huh? Yeah, you realize it, homie. You just came to agreement, huh? You know, the fist is the fist, homie. The fist is the fist. Look at that white fist. It's the same as that fist. Homie, yes, it is.
We did this as a way for us to come together because
us too.
The time that ain't no us too, motherfucker. Ain't no us too. Y'all, hold on, homie. Stop, fool. You be bullshitting me, bro.
What are you talking about?
Y'all been running shit. It ain't.
We ain't been running nothing.
Y'all wasn't going through shit. It wasn't nothing to come together on. Y'all.
We do.
Y'all been running the fucking America since the beginning.
Have you seen the backwoods people in Indianapolis and Kansas, homie, in West Virginia?
They made bad decisions.
Have you seen them in West Virginia?
It was never a system against them. I'm saying historically, fuck now. Historically, we all can agree.
But we're not in history. We're not in history. We're now. We're now.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
The whites that we become the minority.
The history of America. We all got history books. And we
helped y'all. You keep denying us our help
against black
people. My grandpa actually helped you.
Fucking we literally weren't equal.
My grandpa actually helped y'all.
So that
my grandpa helped y'all.
That black fist came together as a way, just as a symbol of unity among black people, not sticking together. So when you put the white fist out there, you're doing that to like try to dilute and try to troll and try to disrespect that. When me and Shaun can't do that, that's me and my brother. When I'm outside, if I walk past another black man,
who's with me then?
When I'm outside and I walk past another black man and I see him, we do this. Like, I don't even know him.
Who?
Yeah, brother. Like,
I do that. I do that too. I do that too.
That's what we do. Let us have, you know what, white man's?
Hold on. Who's with me then?
Let us have our shit. And
you can have your shit, but you're trying to kill
shit. We have our shit.
You're trying to kill me off. Well, who do I put? Who do I go? Who's with me then?
Do another signal. Do another signal. That's not y'all shit. Exactly. That's y'all signal. That's the white signal. Ding, 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 ding. That's white power. That's y'all signal. And hey, your dumb ass shouldn't have did that because of your fucking let's move on. You know, Betty, he the last one that should have did that because of his fucking history. That was not a good look. We're gonna move on so I can protect my co-host. So the WNBA player, the WNBA and the Players Association held a video conference Tuesday to discuss a variety of issues, including recent racist, hateful, and abusive messages directed to players, according to a joint statement that was released on Wednesday that came from the WNBA and the Players Association about that video conference.
Who's with me?
We're gonna kind of dilute and dissect these comments real quick.
Who's with me again? When I walk down the street,
racist, hateful, abusive messages that were directed at the players, according to that joint statement. So, but let's show some of these statements. Are there some actual statements that we can see or no?
I don't know what's going on here. Is this more?
I just think, man, with this topic, my issue here is that, ladies,
move on, or?
This comes with growth, and it's unfortunate. I get it. You know, I'm sure it's hurtful at times, but listen, anytime you have a platform and you're actually growing and building, it could be something like our show. It could be obviously a sporting league, whatever. With growth comes scrutiny. With growth comes idiots. NBA players have been getting the hateful comments since the beginning of time, in person, and obviously now, and mostly now on social media. Man, if you are the more popular you are, the more hateful comments and disgusting tweets and DMs you're going to get from nobodies. But remember, they're nobodies. So like, see it, delete it, block them, move on. You wanted that popularity, you wanted those TV deals, you wanted that money, which you all deserved and earned. Great, but also understand that this is something that comes along with it. So I'm not saying like give those people passes. Those people are idiots. They shouldn't be saying racist and comments and being in them saying stuff. But again, a lot of times like these are just fucking stupid ass, nobody, grown ass men or little kids even with no avatar just out here trying to get attention. So that's what it is. I mean,
is this WNBA still? Fuck, I can't wait for football season. How many more seasons is it? Or weekends? Tell the season.
Well, All-Star Weekend's this weekend. I'm gonna be in Chicago, man, for a couple days.
All-Star Weekend for what?
It's WNBA All-Star Weekend.
Oh, fuck.
3-point contest, skills
fuck
challenges on Friday.
Who's gonna watch
actual
that
All-Star games on Saturday.
Who's watching that shit?
Nafisa Collier just came back. She's been hurt all year. She came back, dropped what?
Who?
20. Nafisa Collier. I always say her name wrong.
Fuck is
she's a hooper. She dropped 20. Was it 24 last night or 26 last night? First game back all season. Caitlin's looking healthy. The league's on fire right now, homie. I'm telling you, man. Andrew Reed's doing her thing, and Atlanta got Atlanta right there in playoff contention. Minnesota, the Lynx have been the hottest team in the game. Then you bring back your suit. They've been on fire without their best player. That's crazy. They've been hooping Olivia Miles with the goggles, doing the damn thing. And now you bring back Collier. Oh, it's a wrap, homie. So I love what I'm seeing.
Fuck yeah. 37 is the number. Fucking let's go.
This is the most I've watched WNBA ever in my life this season. And it's been entertaining. It's been good.
Hell yeah.
And I love seeing it.
37 is the number. Shout out.
What are you talking about?
Huh?
What are you talking about? You're starting to piss me off.
37 is the number. So I'm going to make sure I repeat that every day. 36 tomorrow, Friday, free game Friday. 36 is the number. 37 days from today, the week 0 college football day hit. I cannot fucking wait.
Oh, yeah, I'm ready for that too. Yeah.
And I got to take some days off in between that just to refresh. I've been a lot of pussy lately, and I got to get that back in track.
Yeah, we got to figure that out because I'm taking this Friday. So tomorrow I'm off because I'm being in Chicago. Next Friday, I'm out for a wedding, and I know we usually take some time off before the season starts. So you figure that out on the schedule, and you let me know when so I can plan accordingly.
Who does the chat want to see co-host with me tomorrow? Put it in the chat between Matt McChesney, Steve Kim, Shaun King, Jason Whitlock, Marcellus Wiley,
or other.
Boss Ward. Smitty, can you text Boss and tell him I'll come on? Because he hit me up.
You'll come on.
He hit me up and wants me on his show. I think I don't know when. They sent me a message.
Why you want me to text him if he messaged you?
Because it was his team. If you could text him and say, "Hey, Jay," or give my number or something.
I got you. Done deal.
Because yeah. What show does he have?
He got his own show.
His own show?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I might do? I might surprise guest it. I might do a surprise guest with somebody. Very influential person.
Don't bring a nobody on here tomorrow.
Huh?
Don't bring a nobody on here tomorrow.
Oh, no. It won't be nobody. It'll be somebody.
Well, while you figure that out, man, I trust in your vision. I'm sure it'll be somebody great. I do want to dive into this real quick, though. Old Mrs. Pete Golden reveals his pitch to keep Trinidad Chambliss and Kewan Lacey out of the transfer portal. He said, and I quote, "I said, man, Google Lane Kiffin, the dude that they would have built a statue of here 3 days ago. Google his name right now. They wouldn't piss on him if he's on fire. And so they're going to do the same thing to y'all too if you do that." End quote. You like this?
Fuck on me again.
Is this Dirty Mackin?
We're doing this again?
Pete Golden. He said Google his name, bro. He said they wouldn't piss on him if he was on fire.
I have a problem.
That's crazy, yo.
I have a problem.
Yeah.
I refuse to let me give you a take that is a little more macro to end the show.
Let's do it.
So a lot of people know I took shit out of Coach Sims and I drug him across the room. And at the end of the day, he hired me prior to that event, the historical event. 400 million people watched on Netflix. Before that historical event, I drug him across the room in the cafeteria, and everyone had to jump and get me off him.
Yeah.
Prior to that, there was another incident where I put him on the wall and by the neck. There's two incidents like that. So that happened. But he hired me. So unless there was a physical altercation because of a blatantly disrespectful interaction that occurred, I'm very, very adamant about not attacking people that hired me, regardless of how I feel about them, unless there was a physical altercation because of a certain situation. So we all know I drug him up across the thing, right? We all know I choked shit out of him. The end of the day is...
Other than that, though, you saying you shouldn't attack somebody who hired you.
So if a person hired me and gave me an opportunity and there was not a physical altercation, I dragged him across the cafeteria, don't bash the man. He gave you the opportunity you wouldn't have probably otherwise had.
So they can do whatever they want. They hired you.
Not whatever they want. There's no disrespectful interaction where I drag them up across the cafeteria or choke them out. That's what I'm trying to tell you in a macro level. You got to listen to what I'm putting down. Pick up what I'm putting down here. Unless, okay, the guy hires me, right? He did disrespectful shit. We had an interget. I choked shit out of my drug across thing. Take that out. If a guy hires me and I don't do that, because of a physical altercation, I drag him across the cafeteria and I choke him out.
Yeah.
Don't bash him, homie. Don't bash him publicly. He hired you.
So you saying you would have preferred that Pete Golden fought Lane Kiffin versus actually going
then
out.
There's a validity. And there's validity. You don't agree? There's validity there, no?
Lane left, so he didn't have a chance to put hands on him yet.
But he didn't need to put hands. There wasn't a hands-on situation. I had to drag him across the fucking cafeteria floor and choke shit out of him. He didn't have to do that like I did had to go.
Saying that a little bit.
So what I had to do. So listen.
What did you do?
The guy did hire me. To my point, I'm trying to be.
That's what I'm trying to say.
But there was a physical altercation,
and nobody would have hired you.
No, I did. But I choked shit out of him, and I ran him across the cafeteria floor and choked shit out of him on the wall. The problem is because there was a physical altercation of disrespectful manner. There was no disrespectful manner here.
He put hands on you first.
He didn't put hands on me. Not fuck no. He couldn't. I already had choked out on him and drug him across the floor.
So
the problem, Smitty, I'm saying, regardless, take me out of the equation. Me choking the fuck out of him and dragging him around. That's needless to say. We don't want to even go back down that road. Like, we don't need to bring that up. We keep bringing that up. We don't need to talk about that, me choking.
You're not tough for doing that either, because like he's not a fighter. Like he's not hard. So like it's almost like a bully move. I kind of despise you for doing
that. You don't know what he did. So you would have guaranteed been on my side.
Okay.
So I don't want to keep beating a dead horse here. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's no need to bring up that I drug him across the cafeteria and all the players stopped me and I choked the motherfucker out on the brick wall in the office. We don't need to bring that up. The point of the matter is this. He hired me.
Yeah.
So we don't need to bash the guy that we choked the fuck out of and drug across the fucking cafeteria floor. We don't need to bash that guy.
Yeah.
This guy hired him.
Mm-hmm.
So don't bash him now publicly because he gave you the opportunity. You would not be the head coach, Smitty. Let's be real. Without Lane Kiffin, no. That's the only fight back. And I like Golden. The only fight back, a pushback that I have is all. Now, maybe Siski and AJ will disagree because maybe there's some other things back there that I don't know about. Yeah. But Golding has been around, obviously. He's been a name. People knew who he was. He's had jobs. I'm not saying he wouldn't coach at all. No, I'm not saying that. I don't think he would have been put into this role, and the players knew who he was in the manner that they know who he was and fought for the guy and he's a player's coach. They love him to death. So obviously they knew who he was the head coach. If he wasn't like a DC or assistant head coach or something like that. So Lane put him in that spot. So I just hate to see it from both sides. Even if Lane's a bitch and does some bitch shit, even if that's the case, right? Let's say that's how he feels about him. We got to keep that like private, just for the simple fact that we gotta stop with the backbiting is all I'm saying, because the kids at the end of the day, it's about the babies. It ain't about choking a motherfucker out and dragging them across the room. It ain't about that.
In summation, man, it's about the babies, and that's what it's all about, man. I respect that. So, man, it's been a hell of a show, man. We got a lot of topics that we didn't even get to that you can use.
And I'm not condoning this, but don't get me wrong. We do not want to go out here and choke a motherfucker against a wall and drag them across the cafeteria floor where the players see it and then downgrade the head coach. when the coordinator smoked shit, smacked him a few times, drug him around the cafeteria. You don't want to do that. You don't want to put his face in the broccoli and all that shit. You don't want to do that in front of players. I'm not condoning that whatsoever. And, and then drag him across the fucking floor and throw him into the underneath the fucking freezer. You don't want to do that in front of your players at all. You don't ever want to do that. I'm not condoning this whatsoever. It's about the babies. You don't want the babies to see that. So that's a bad look. You don't want to do that. In summation,
that's
why you don't want to choke the shit out of them. So you don't want to choke them out like this with one hand and show that grown man strength in front of his assistant staff.
That's why he was talking shit after he whooped that ass, because he was thinking about that fight and you was trolling him. So he's like, he beat that ass. He was talking shit.
Because you don't want his assistants to see the coordinator grab a motherfucker by the neck and choke him against a brick wall. You don't want that to happen. I'm not saying to condone that shit at all, coaches, assistant coaches. Respect your head coach. Do what what's not, at least expected. Do it at all time.
That's why bro was like, yeah, JB, what you gonna say now? Whoa, eat on that. Like that,
and then all it goes back to me. I flashback like, fuck, I drugged this bitch made motherfucker across the fucking concrete floor in the cafeteria, and then I pinned him against the wall in front of his assistant coaches. I didn't want to do that.
He knew he couldn't fight you back or whatever, and that probably wouldn't work. Yeah. So his way of fighting you back was beating you on the field. He took the mature route and calm as a motherfucker. So he's able to get you back, because no matter I don't say no matter, because I don't know what he did yet, but depending on what he did, I don't know what that is yet. But there's a world where somebody might look at you and say you was wrong for beating his ass. There's a world. I don't know yet. There's
There's the cancel culture vultures.
Gotcha.
Of course.
Right. So that world might be like, see, that's karma. See, you should have did that. And he came back and he, whoa, JB. So that was his way. Like that was his fucking win of his career. Like,
because what happened in summation, after I drugged him up across the cafeteria floor, and a lot of players like Carlos Thompson, a couple guys broke it up. What happened is before that was a widely spread, information on Netflix. Before that, though, I picked that bitch made motherfucker up by the neck onto the wall in front of his assistant coaches, and his assistant coaches were still on that staff the part that you're referring to now. That was also on Netflix when he did the woo and all that shit. He had coaches that saw me pick that bitch made motherfucker up by the neck and choke him on the wall.
Yeah.
He had guys still on that staff.
Yeah.
So that's why, you know what I'm saying? It was a big moment for him because we beat the fuck out of him the year before.
Yeah.
And then we was up 21-0 in that game. Yeah. So like it would have been a huge, beat their bitch ass.
That shit.
Yeah.
Like to this, I know for you, I know for you to this day, I know it still hurts. I don't give a fuck what you say. The ego in you, I know you still mad about it. I can see your chest. But I know for him, that motherfucker, he be at home rewatching it once a year. Like that motherfucker he loves that win.
And I can rewind that so many times in my mind, because not rewinding that I drugged the bitch made motherfucker across the cafeteria floor and choked the shit out of him. Not rewind that. Not rewind that. Yeah. Rewind the fact we're up 21-0 in the low red, and I tried to put my dick out there and say fuck you, and I throw a back corner fade, homie, and it was underthrown and it was picked. And instead of just run the football and go up 28-0, we go up 21-0, throw a pick, turn the tide a little bit. They go down and score before the half, so it's 21-7 instead of 28-0. And that's what bothers me. Not that I choked the bitch made motherfucker out on the wall in front of his staff and drug him across the cafeteria into the broccoli. That had nothing to do with it. It happened to do with 21-0 should have been 28-0. Bad coaching, and I take the blame.
You pulled a Shanahan in the Atlanta game.
Yeah.
Just run the ball, homie.
Yeah. But I admit it. I own it.
It's all right. Lane Kiffin.
I can't get it back either. Unfortunately, I can't get it back, homie.
That's why Lane gave you that book, man. Ego is the enemy.
Yeah, it is.
Not lying.
It is. Just like Lane blew all those leads against Alabama. Same situation.
So as long as you learn and you understand. The difference with Lane, though, his leads he blew, Alabama was the better team. So the fact that he was even up was already a win. Your team was better than Buddy's team because you're a better recruiter. And you lost. That's the difference. So
yeah, we had a bad nucleus that year. That was Netflix second year, and then we had a bunch of like hoes in the dorm with stripper poles and shit. It was a lot going on. So and I lost 4 quarterbacks that no one wants to talk about, but they just set up 2-8. Fran Brown gets a pass for not having a quarterback, but JB gets bashed for not having a quarterback. So anyway, Smitty, at the end of the day, man.
Told me, man. My coach always told me at the end of the day, nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah.
So
nobody
leave with
does.
that.
Nobody does. But at the end of the day, consistent coaches, make sure you guys do. And, make sure that your number one job as an assistant coach is to protect the head coach. Always protect the head coach. So, and that's what I thought I did.
Oh!
Yeah, protect the head coach, Smitty. So, like, when I drug that bitch man motherfucker across the cafeteria and I choked him out on the floor in front of his assistants, I was protecting him in my mind.
Boom!
I was protecting him.
Bingo! Take that one. Whoa! Booyah! Booyah! Talk now, JB. Whoa! Hey, y'all, man. I ain't gonna see y'all tomorrow, man. Make sure y'all here. Enjoy your Friday. I'll see y'all next week. Tune in tomorrow, though. JB with a special co-host. And appreciate y'all, man. Peace. Whoa!